time for our Monday evening constructed stream where our exploration of the modern format will continue going into RC Denver, which is less than 2 weeks away. And I have some huge news, Andrew. I haven't even told you this, but the Prince of Uzbekistan actually contacted me about the stream and said that they're willing to donate millions of dollars to our stream as long as, like, we and all our viewers, we have to, like, help them out a little bit first. Maybe, like, chip in, like, $5 or so each. You know, there aren't too many of us, so... And then that'll let them get their investment out. Millions of dollars for our stream. So you're in, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
That sounds like a very fair deal. I don't see what's going wrong. Marceline, let me put it this way. So, normally at the beginning of the stream, I give a spiel about why you should play Scam, but for this stream, it's going to be a little different, because here's the actual spiel. Greg says he might play Scam, and nothing I can do will stop him, and therefore he wants to stream Scam. How would you say you feel about that assessment of why we're streaming Scam?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little aggressive. I feel like we were planning to stream it once before the RC already, and then I said I might play Scam for the LCQs, because I like Scam, and then we said we'd stream.
Okay, I'm willing to actually say a few nice things about Scam if that's helpful.
Fire.
So, basically, okay. Well, it all rests on the following question.
Yeah.
Do you think that, like, matchup data, broadly described, actually means anything? And the reason I say that is, okay, so I feel like on my team, for a long time, we all thought Scam was really bad.
Yeah.
And then, like, recently, in the last week, we started having some confusing sets, and I still can't really explain them.
Yeah.
But I would describe the sets as Scam keeps beating things that every single person in the world other than us thinks it doesn't beat.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, we had a set where, like, I soundly beat the crap out of Tristan in where I was playing Scam and he was playing Yawgmoth.
Yeah.
And there was this set where I was playing Rhinos against someone playing Scam, and I got beaten up a bunch, and then we were really confused. And I would say we still haven't resolved any of that confusion, but, you know, we're going to give Scam a chance.
Okay, love it.
We think there's a chance that everyone in the world is wrong about Scam, but also probably they're right. And those are just some weird sets. See, another important fact you should consider is that for most of our testing process, I've been undefeated in matches against specifically Tristan, regardless of decks either of us play.
I see.
So that's also important to consider.
And you were on the Scam side?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, well, like, one of the things that might have happened is I might have just had turn 1 Grief Scam a lot.
Yeah.
Because we did, at some point in time, we did some math about, like, odds of turn 1 Grief Scam, and, like, with only 5 Scam elements now, and no other, like, scammer,
Yeah.
in essence, like, I think it's down pretty low. Like, I think we did some math, and it was something like 15% of games. It's not high.
Okay.
But anyways, none of that really matters. So we're going to try Scam.
Yeah.
It's one of those popular decks, and look, at worst, it's 45% against the field. How bad could it be?
Yeah.
So we're gonna give it a chance. But anyways, let me talk a little bit about Scam lists these days. So Scam lists these days are going through a bit of a transitionary period because no one really knows exactly what to do with the Fury slots. One thing a lot of people do that makes a lot of sense to me is they say, okay, well, even though sometimes I scam my Furies, sometimes I hardcast them. And therefore, I want to play some higher drops, high impact cards. And the high impact card I want is Shieldred because Shieldred is great. And so they play 2 Shieldreds. But most of those I've seen also then don't add any lands at all when they do this. And I already thought Scam was kind of land light. So as you can see, this list just has 22 lands in it.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody plays too few lands if you want to play Shieldreds and Flashback Croxas and do all this biz.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm trying that. The other thing that's going on is way back. Turn the time machine back really far.
Whoa!
There was an incident where friend of the stream Dom Harvey won Mana Traders with Scam during a period of time where the most popular deck was overwhelmingly Murktide.
Oh, okay.
And at this point in time, the way that Dom won is he said that he loaded up on Fables and Season Pyros, and he played Fatal Pushes over Bolt Steel to handle Ledger Shredder. Now, I'm not saying that situation is completely analogous to the present.
Yeah.
But I want to try all Fatal Pushes, no Bolts, because I think Ledger Shredder is really on the rise because of Rhinos.
Yeah.
Like, basically the jump I'm going through is I expect my Murktide opponents to have a bunch of Shredders because of Rhinos.
Yeah.
Therefore, I want Fatal Pushes over Lightning Bolts because
Right.
Lightning Bolt often doesn't answer Shredder.
Right. And you can also push a Rhino.
And you can also push Rhino, right.
Yeah.
Rhino's being good, both second order and first order makes Fatal Push better.
Yeah.
This list that I'm trying has 1 Molten Collapse and 2 Terminate. No idea if that's right at all.
Yeah.
I think it's very possible Molten Collapse isn't playable, but I wanted to try one.
Yeah.
So
wasn't
we're
the
trying
original reason Terminate was good that it pitched to both Grief and Fury?
That's part of it. The other part of it is it just kills Murktide.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Class might not be playable, Marceline. I just want to give it a chance.
Yeah.
Is the real answer. But I mean, I do think it's complicated because it's weird that the matchups where you most want Collapse are also the matchups that instant speed is relevant.
Right. It's like good because it kills Amulet.
And it's good because it kills Amulet, and it's good because it kills like Hardened Scales. But both of those are also matchups where, and it's good because it kills Hammer and Sigardizate.
Right.
But you notice I just keep naming matchups where being instant is really important.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, like it's both worse and better versus all of them.
Yeah.
That's why I'm confused.
Yeah.
Like it might be like more good than it is bad. I've never cast the card I want to try it.
Yeah.
So anyways, that's why that's there. As far as my sideboard goes, I'm not that opinionated. This is mostly like a stock scam sideboard.
Yeah.
The only thing I'll say I'm doing that's innovative is, okay, I feel like people don't have enough curse totems. Like, I don't know, I just like want my sideboard to have lots of deranged hate cards. And there's this deranged Yogg hate card, and most people think scam might be bad against Yogg, and I'm like, well, you know, they did print this card that's like 2 mana, most of their deck doesn't function.
Yeah.
Perhaps you should play some of them. You know, I'm not saying that you need a bajillion. It does cost 2, and like 2's a little clunky for this sort of thing. But I think at least 2 curse totems seems pretty reasonable to me. So yeah, they also are good against Neoform, which is always important.
Yeah.
So yeah, this list has 2 curse totems. I don't know the exact number of chalices and EEs you want or whatever. The question you're asking me is very weird because I don't think I accept your premise.
Did it not have a good showing?
What do you... I don't know what you're talking about guessing at all. So, therefore, I will not state any... I have no feelings towards the statement you made because I don't understand its existence. Anyways, but, yeah. I don't know if I have that much more to say about Scam. Mostly it's the same deck as ever. Scam's kind of nice.
Yeah.
It does some cool stuff. Wow, that's great, Kelvar, man.
Yeah. Very funny. Please don't report us for scamming.
Yeah. But I do agree that the Terminate situation might not make sense in New World. Well, honestly, I think there's some unexplored space bout scam of like, what does it mean that we don't have to play Fury anymore?
Yeah.
Like, there's a lot of space to try stuff that no one's really tried.
Sure.
But I don't really have the courage to try any of that on this particular stream. I mostly want to stream stock scam. But, you know. For example, like, one thing you could bring up is...
I have no strong feelings on the Nicki Minaj Megan Thee Stallion beef. I'm aware of it, but I don't know the details. But I can research it to be more informed for next stream.
Well, like, one thing I'm wondering about is, for example, I don't know if it's right to, like, people, like, because before you couldn't play colorless cards just in your deck at all, in your main deck, right?
Yeah.
But, like, now, for instance, you could just, like, play the One Ring if you wanted to. As far as I know, no one's ever tried this, and I don't know if it's even remotely good. But that's an example of something that I think no one's tried.
I was convinced Taylor Swift Travis Kelce was a marketing stunt, but I now believe. I've turned into a believer.
Well, should we discuss the Savage Lions loss?
Yeah, Brian wants to know if you describe it as a molten collapse. What happened to the Lions?
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously. Also, I want the record to reflect that, as you can see, I have 3 trophies in this Modern League. I want the record to reflect that they're all with Rhinos.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, but I don't... Freemania, I've cast the card Fable in my life, so I would never want to play Mono Black. If you speak of this. Man, there's a lot of insane statements in the chat going on right now. Yeah, I think Ragavan and Fable are pretty nice.
Yeah.
But I doubt it's right to play a different color. I just think it's more likely that, like, what things you can do if you don't have a required red count is not very explored.
Yeah.
But We did famously play against Mardu Scam.
We
recently.
did in our last stream.
And we beat it with Rhinos soundly, thus proving forever that it's unplayable and Rhinos is broken.
Okay, it wasn't soundly. It was like, okay, they were hideously mana screwed game 1, then we got smushed game 2, and then we barely won game 3.
Yeah, that's correct.
Not a sound defeat.
Sound defeat. Look, Greg, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to rep my people. The Rhino Nation, or Rhi Nation, if you will.
Of course, of course.
As perhaps clear, I'm locked. But Greg's not. Greg's considering his options.
Wait, was the 2020 Super Bowl Chiefs 49ers? I guess it was, huh? Or that was the 2019 season going into...
Don't worry, Marceline. I'll try to punt for your and Greg's own good.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I don't know. The issue is that I don't play that much Modern off-stream, and I have to play a stupid LCQ, and Scam is just a deck I have practice with. And I think it's, like, the most like a limited deck in Modern.
Okay, so the thing about this hand is it's, like, the worst hand I've ever seen.
Boo, mulligan.
I think we should mulligan.
Yeah.
This hand seems decent.
I'm in.
I mean, we touch Shieldra, we keep 2 kill spells, Rog, Dothy Voidwalker. No one's ever beaten 2 kill spells, Rog, Dothy Voidwalker.
I've never beaten 2 kill spells, Rog, Dothy Voidwalker. Who'd you say is being scammed here? A little bit of column A, a little bit of column C. Okay.
No, none of column B, though, just to be clear.
Pig Norton, I've been saying that for weeks. I strongly agree.
God, somehow this stream evolved into people just asking us, do we have any comment on random insane things?
Yeah. Temple Garden?
Well, I don't fully know what this means. I'm gonna level with you. But I think we should Fatal Push their guy and attack.
I think it's kind of precariously standing near an edge.
Yeah, I mean, I know that we could replay Rog, whatever, but I don't really think that matters.
Nah. Bolt the bird.
Yeah, I guess I think we should just bolt. Well, okay, I guess we can just do it off this.
Yeah.
Well, wait, it could be wrong. Wait, I think we should bolt and kill it that way.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm wondering what happens if they're playing like 4-color and we hit red.
Oh, sure. Okay.
It's not very likely, but like it seems possible enough that we should do this.
Yeah.
Because, like, probably we're just going to play Voidwalker post-combat anyway, right?
Also, if they Solitude this, then we can play second Rock.
True. I see. Lannis Cryptozoologist. All right, well, we're playing...
Oh, we can't play that.
We can't play that.
Dang.
We're playing against some nonsense, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice.
But it's okay. We have Dothy Voidwalker. The thing about Dothy Voidwalker is that when they have nonsense, Dothy Voidwalker is a 3/2 unblockable.
Nice.
Also, you can sometimes do their nonsense. God, I had a sick game the other day where I was playing Scam against someone on the team and I cast their Yawgmoth. It was glorious. It was what dreams are made of. Okay, so I guess we should just attack it if they block now while we play Rog. Well, maybe we should terminate the Halfling? It's so mid, though.
I think before we drew the Fable, I wanted to terminate the Halfling. Now I'm not so sure.
I think we should just attack.
Okay.
Do you disagree?
No.
I mean, we could even... I don't even think it's that crazy to attack and then kill Gilded Goose.
Sure.
And just, like, really put the screws to them.
Yeah.
And then next turn we dash Rog.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe that's just great. I'm kind of down to attacking with that plan. What do you think?
Okay, let's attack and see what they do.
Have you cast a Tibalt yet with Dothy? That I have not done. I have cast Primeval Titan. That's one that I enjoy. Okay. So do you want to kill the Gilded Goose?
I think so.
Oh! They are sure right. Hold on.
Oh! Thank you. Wait, see where it says border right there?
Yeah.
Nice. Wow.
Okay, but now is chat the wrong size?
We've just kind of left the chat this slightly smaller size.
Okay.
Since many guests ago.
So,
we can make it a little bigger if you want, but...
Okay. It's okay at this size.
Wow, smaller is better. Okay.
Todd, it's not about size, it's about how you use it. Okay,
Well, it's because, like, what we say is very smart, but, you know, chat, eh.
Yeah. Greg, you can just... Oh. Huh. Should we dash Rug over playing Fable? How insane is that to propose?
I think we should play Fable.
Okay. I like that if we dash Rug, they go to 4. Or they block.
That's a good point.
Okay, I think you're right, though. Maybe play Fable better. It's kind of interesting, huh?
Yeah, I think I want to play Fable, but...
Okay, I think I do too.
Okay.
Oh, also, this is not important at all, but I didn't talk about it in the pre-stream spiel, so let me just mention here.
Yeah.
This scam list does not, in fact, have a main deck Magnus the Moon, because for some reason there's some sort of Psyops thing happening where everybody has one main deck Magnus the Moon, and I don't understand it, and I never will. I'm going to fetch a swamp and play Fable, I think.
Yeah.
Because, like, without...
It's to tutor up off the Court of Callings that you hit off a rock.
But just, like, without... That's unhinged. But without Fury, I just don't like main deck Magnus. Like, before, the whole idea was you can loot your way to Fable or you can pitch it. Like, there's lots of ways out, you know?
Yeah.
And now it just seems like there's no ways out. Okay, so... I don't know how we should sideboard against Bizarre Food deck.
Do we want... Curse Totem must be good.
It does kind of look good, yeah. And Bone Crusher Giant looks pretty good.
Yeah, I guess so.
Do we want, like, any of this biz?
I mean, I can imagine K-Command being good, but, like,
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to fit any of this stuff. Like, what do we think is bad against food
Is
stuff?
Voidwalker bad? I mean, it sure did just kill our opponent, but...
Yeah, I mean, Voidwalker's a really fucked up card. No, I also think it's Token Deck's Manufacturer, but that doesn't explain how I should sideboard.
Yeah, and I guess it does, like, stop Samwise, too. Like, should we cut some of the bad ones?
Like, I'm wondering if Bowmasters is good. It almost certainly kills nothing.
Yeah. Does it kill Lunas' Cryptozoologist?
No, it's a 1/2. Like, I think this kills straight up nothing, unless I'm missing something. Like, I don't think, like, this is that crazy. This to kill the manufacturer and something else, kind of.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have this if you are.
Okay, that sounds good to me. I don't like how our curve went up. It didn't even go up that much. Yeah.
No, it's fine. Like, these are 2 drops.
Those are 2s. Yeah.
It got a little bit less, like, proactive, but
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the end of the world. They do draw cards off Sam. Well, it's fine because this game, we have the scam.
Nice. We hit the 15%.
We are the 15%. Okay, so... And I can probably just shock Blood Crypt, just on the off chance we want to preserve the Bloodstained Mire for the Fatal Push. It doesn't seem likely, but...
Yeah, I think so.
I'm probably going to shock it anyway, so I might as well. And, oh, sorry, I think my intent is pitch not it after all.
I like that.
Perhaps that was obvious.
Yeah.
So, are you aware that this is still legal in Modern? Okay, wow, that's quite the hand.
Shall we leave them with an embarrassing hand of 1 mana, 1 power creatures?
You mean just take Company and Chord? Well, maybe. I mean, I'm pretty afraid of Saga if we do that. Like, I think we want to Fatal Push their in-play Halfling next turn and deny them the opportunity to make a Saga token, even.
Okay.
Like, I kind of want to take Delightful Halfling Collected Company.
And leave them with a chord that's not very good?
Yeah. The chord they can't even cast. It costs triple green. And we're going to kill their other green creature.
Okay. I'm in.
Has my claim been fact-checked? Well, I don't know how to answer that question. Someone did a bunch of math in my team Discord about it, and I trust them. I believe it was friend of the stream, Julian Wellman, who is much better at math than chat. But I don't know. I don't know for a fact that it's right. I'm just stating numbers that were told to me. So you're saying you think it's 20% without accounting for some things that probably lower it by roughly 5%? Just to rephrase your statement, is Julian factually better at math than Azax? That I don't know. Azax is pretty good at math. But that said, I'd like to go with yes, because Azax, you know.
What about than me?
Well, yeah, Greg is much better at math than he might appear.
Yeah.
So that's important to keep in mind. I don't think we want to scam that.
Punished for pitching the not dead after all.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was right, but it didn't work out great.
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't want to give them constructs. I want to kill their guy and attack.
Okay, kill the delighted half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing about the Lions game that I really liked is it gave everyone rooting for the Lions a real taste of what rooting for the Lions is like.
You remember Greg saying something that made me lose a lot of respect for him as a mathematician? Oh, like I enjoy category theory or something? Good news, I don't particularly enjoy category theory. I've definitely done some category theory in my life, so... Well, you see, DC Sports, you and I have very similar experiences, as I also grew up a sports fan in the DMV.
Category theory is certainly one of the theories of theory. What is? Okay, I'm gonna ask now. What is category theory?
No, you're not. Except you actually got to experience wins? What is that a reference to?
Maybe just time? The passage of time?
I'm from the D of the DMV.
Yeah.
I'm old. I'm not that old.
Oh wait, we're dead. Wait, we screwed this up. We were supposed to scam the court away. Because this was all deterministic.
Yes, Friendship Heights or Tenleytown is correct. That is where I grew up.
Okay, I apologize to society for not focusing on the game more.
Yeah.
I was busy thinking about category theory.
Did you throw the game for
Oh, in order to make sure you don't play the deck? Yeah, it was a community service. Yeah, I don't know if I want to change the way we sideboard though.
That's fair, Mark MTG. For those who don't know, DMV stands for DC, Maryland, Virginia area.
Oh, maybe
not the Department of Motor Vehicles.
Maybe Shieldred is bad in this mashup. That I can consider. It's not obviously great.
Is Leyline good?
It doesn't seem great. Does Curse Totem shut off Familiar? No, but it shuts off Samwise and Viscera Seer and everything else that they did, basically. And Lawless and, like, most of their biz.
Yeah.
I guess we could... I didn't really realize that they were a Saga deck.
Yeah.
Given their Saga deck, we could board in some Magnus the Moon.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like, we could, like... The main problem here is I have no idea what our opponent's deck does.
Yeah.
But maybe, like, this is better? Maybe no Croxa or something?
Do we want Bowmasters because it kills Viscera Seer?
Well, they have, like, one Seer, I suspect.
Okay.
I'm kind of down for this.
Okay.
Thoughts?
That seems good. Didn't we play this deck on stream, like, a long, long time ago?
Not this deck, exactly. Oh, I'm kind of down for this. I mean, I know it's a one-laner, but, like, I don't know. We can clear the way and hit him and do some biz.
Yeah,
Thoughts?
I think so.
Like, I suspect their deck is completely unable to kill a Ragavan, so I suspect this will just work. What does BCC mean?
Bethesda Chevy Chase High School. I definitely went on at least one date with someone from BCC, so...
Wow. There were a lot of...
Because I went to driver's ed at BCC.
Yeah, but, Kavarman, you keep making a claim that you just, like, didn't do the math. And then saying, I think it's, like, this number if you don't do the math. But you should consider that perhaps the number changes if you, in fact, do the math. There's a lot of Greg lore being shared today. Also, I think I'm supposed to kill this just because we might cast something off their deck. Maybe that's wrong.
Yeah, I like killing it.
Well, I mean, I could have terminated it. Is the thing.
I see.
Oh, wow, we got a Cauldron Familiar. I'm down to cast that.
I guess so. It does, like... If it dies, it goes into their graveyard and then exists as a combo piece.
Well, that's true, but I think we should still do it.
Okay, I think so, too.
I mean, just, like, 1/1 in play seems like it will do enough for us, you know?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, and you're right.
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah.
I'm still in.
Wow, there's like an 8-block area I could have grown up in with the info you've been given today. Yes, I did grow up in probably the 8-block area you're thinking of.
I would like the record to reflect that in the 8-block area you're thinking of, I did not grow up there. I knew chat was wondering, so I just thought I'd share that.
Anyone learn to drive on Chevy Chase Circle? Because Chevy Chase Circle is really scary to drive on when you aren't very good at driving.
Oh, a grief scam, you say? Huh. I don't hate grief scam.
Wow,
though.
there's really a lot of DC people in the chat somehow.
Should I grief scam them?
Do you want to do it after combat? Is that weird?
That's not crazy. Yeah, we can attack first.
Yeah. I did the math in rigorous fashion, parentheses integrals. We learn to drive on the Beltway. Oh, Rock Creek Pike, I bet that does suck to learn to drive.
Oh, we could cast Endurance and grief scam them.
Let's grief scam them first.
Well, yeah, that way we shuffle away their graveyard.
I love 4 mana scam grief. Invoke grief.
I mean, it's definitely right.
Yeah.
What you got? I mean, opponent. This is not how. Oh, I see. They're killing Rog. Okay. We can let Rog go. Thought sees you. 2 Lannis. Sorry, Lannis.
So here's a question. Do you want to play Magus of the Moon?
Well, they can still cast a spell off Gilded Goose, and also we can't cast any spells.
That's true.
It doesn't seem great to me.
Okay.
But I mean, like, is that what you want to do? I don't know.
Nah, you can play Endurance.
I think I'd rather just play Endurance.
I mean, I don't like that it kind of mana screws us.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
What if we just play Fable?
I mean, maybe mana screwing them is right. So okay, we do that. I guess they're just dead pretty fast. Is the mitigating factor?
Yes. I think I've decided the card I want to play is Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
Wait. I'm kind of coming around to Magnus.
What I like about Fable is that we are very likely to be able to play Magnus next turn.
Well, that's true, but by then they could just fetch a basic, right? Like their hand is.
Yeah.
Like I sort of think Magnus is now or never.
Okay, you can play Magnus.
I think I'm coming around to liking playing Magnus.
Okay.
It also gives us red mana still.
Yeah, of course.
We're like black screwing ourselves, not red screwing ourselves, which is nice.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't. I mean, okay, the goose in play is the annoying part for this, but what I do like also is it seems like they have a lot of CD cards, which will be hideously incastable.
Yeah. Yeah, this is, as a chat points out, any board state.
Yeah. Oh, I started that, and there's no logical station. Oh god, Chatterfang. Okay, that card's very scary.
I'm pretty sure it's Magnus. I don't know what you mean.
Okay, well let's attack for just 4.
Yeah.
I guess on the plus side, they're never casting a spell ever again.
Yeah. I mean, their card in hand is a mountain.
Yeah.
They have a single draw.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we're hideously winning.
Yeah.
Okay, well they drew Forest.
Yeah, but their other card is still a mountain, so...
Yeah, that's true. Well reasoned. Ooh. I don't mind Crushy Bee.
I'm not interested in discarding this. Also, they're dead on board to an alpha.
Well, I was going to stomp Gilded Goose and Alpha. Oh, no, wait, they can make a food and eat it.
Oh, that's true. Okay.
So they're not Dobbs, right? And also, this also makes a 1/1 when they do that.
Oh, okay.
Wait, they're not even
sorry,
a little dead on board.
Okay, sorry, yeah.
So wait, because if we make a food token, they eat the food, they have 2 blockers. So I don't know what we should do. I mean, I think we just want to kill the Gilded Goose anyway because it's also like their best value creature.
Yeah.
But then I don't know what attack we should make.
It might be like just grief. We could do nothing, attack with just grief. See if they go to 1.
See if they go to 1? What do you mean? Well, they're not. I mean, and if they go to 1, they die?
Yeah.
And if they don't go to 1, then we can just do the same thing then? Actually, that seems pretty reasonable.
They have to block with Chitterfang in order to kill the grief. Right?
And they're not. Wait, just to be clear, if we alpha, they're definitely not dead, right? Because because the food gains them life. They're never dead.
Okay, yeah.
They go. Well, let's just see what happens. They go to 8. They eat Magus the Moon.
Yeah.
They block this and block. Oh no, they chump Goblin, right? and they take 5.
Yeah.
Wait, so what if we kill the 1/1? Then they eat Magus of the Moon, and they take 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, they're not dead.
Yeah.
Okay, then I think I'm back to I think attack with just grief makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry for all that tanking when we were hideously winning, but you know.
We're winning.
I think hideously is warranted.
I thought they were like Omega dead on board, and then you proved that I was wrong.
I did prove that. So I think.
Oh, also there's a wicked roll, which I did forget about.
That's true. Okay, it looks like they're just making this play. Okay, they're going to 4, so then we're just going to stop the goose, I think.
Yep.
I mean, it's okay because we're just also winning the value game as well.
Yep.
So.
Okay, so that was the mountain we knew about.
Yeah, we know now nothing. But we have a Foot Fables, that's nice. Okay, so now dead on board check. I mean, they're definitely... Okay.
Yeah.
You have us turn all the way up and you cannot hear us.
Huh.
Interesting. Let's see, let's look at our mic levels. They're a little low. They're not that low.
No, that's usually where they are, I think.
I mean, sometimes they reach the yellow zone a little more, but...
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what's going on. It seems like what you have maybe a you issue based on chat's other comments.
Chat has been responding to us. It would be insane if just like, I don't know, they're all really good lip readers or something.
Look, Greg, I know for a fact that at least 10% of chat are just amazing lip readers.
Nice.
I was assured off stream by Energy Champs.
Yeah, sure.
God, it's unfortunate that I was unable to sabotage us beating Lannis.
Do you think that we're being scammed by Heezy Media?
So, I don't know if we should keep this hand.
I think we should mulligan it.
I think it's yeah, like it's not that farming keep, but it seems like a mulligan.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean this is the low end of the range, but it's definitely a keep, I think.
I agree. I hope Bowmasters is good against their deck, though.
Yeah, me too. Tuck Blood Crypt, probably.
Sure.
What? Where we
Zoo?
This could be the Assault Loam deck that people have been playing lately.
Yeah.
I don't know that it is, but it certainly could be. Okay, do you want to Fatal Push their guy?
Both bird.
And I want to fish Basic Swamp, I think.
Okay.
Probably we'll find a Swamp and a Blood Crypt, but you know.
Gurk?
Yeah, this is... There are sometimes Gurks in the Assault Loam deck.
Wow.
Not very many, though.
Do they play channel lands?
No. The point is that you recur lands, and then you discard them to Assault Loam.
Okay. Well, it's okay. Our opponent has Savai Triumph, so...
Okay, I no longer know what's going on. Oh, it could just be like a 4-color list. Usually the trial choice of those decks isn't Savai, but it's not out of the question.
Do you know somewhat recently at a Chaos Draft, I pack 1, pick 1 Savai Triumph?
That makes sense. That seems like a good pick. Do you know it cycles for 3?
Yeah.
In Chaos Draft, that's a real advantage.
And it has like, it's 3 types. And I ended up, my pack 2 pick 1 was Kroxa and Kunoros, which is a busted Mardu mythic.
Wow.
I was like, good thing I have this random Mardu tri-land.
Wait, Savai is not Mardu. Oh, it's
yeah,
it is. Oh, sorry, you're right. I thought it was okay. I thought it was oh no, I guess that makes sense. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. Oh.
I frequently do.
Dash Rog, perhaps? Any Rog Dashers?
I'm a Rog Dasher. I mean, they probably have something.
Yeah, but we're obviously gonna Dash Rog.
Yeah.
Wait, you think we're afraid of them having a thing? I'm not afraid of a thing.
I also got another red-white rare dual land. I got Sundown Pass. My fixing was just all, like, rare.
Yeah, the thing about the Triumphs is I actually only know the ones that were in 4-color at some point. I'm not very good at the other ones.
Okay, Zagoth is,
Yeah, that's Sultai.
That's Sultai.
That was in 4-color at some point.
Rogrin
That's
is...
Teamer.
Wait.
Rogman's
Rogman's
Jeskai.
Jeskai.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Because Teamer is
Teamer's Ketria.
Yeah. Yes.
And so okay, we have Mardu, Teamer, Jeskai, Sultai, and
Indatha.
Indatha is absent.
Yeah.
But
I got that from chat.
What about Frontier Bivouac?
Yeah, Zach's really saved us with Indatha. I don't know if we would have come up with Indatha. Okay, well...
Oh, I thought you thought... I wasn't even looking at chat. I thought you thought of it.
No.
We would have gotten there.
I mean, probably, but, you know. The whole thing is illegitimate now.
Well, now can we name the other 5 trials?
Which 5 do you mean now? Like Xander's Lounge?
Yeah.
So, do you think I should main phase this? Because there is some argument to waiting because this is the One Ring turn.
I think we should wait.
I think so too. Okay.
Can we define Bivouac? I can, actually. This came up at a trivia that I wrote for friends during the pandemic, where the theme of the round was vocabulary words that I've learned through Magic the Gathering cards. It was a great round. A bivouac is like it's like a encampment, I think, used in like wartime to like keep you safe from the elements.
Perhaps a pre-combat grief?
I love a pre-combat.
Maybe post-combat is better. Okay, I think post-combat might be better.
Okay.
Well, just like, imagine they have a Leyline Binding burning a hole in their pocket. Like, they might cast it because they don't know a better target's coming.
Yeah.
And, like, also, if they, like, Endurance or something us mid-combat, I'm pretty happy to terminate and wait on the grief, you know?
Can we name any of the Kaldheim lands?
Yeah, the one they're referencing in chat there is the Mirror Lake. That's the one in Amulet.
Oh, Lichara Mirror Lake?
Yeah. And then there's...
I've played so much of this draft format that, oh god. Like the green, what's the green-white one? It's,
Oh, that one's really fucked up.
It makes guys and... Wow, I never would have gotten that.
I'm trying to remember. So, what's the troll one? So it's something. It's gnarled mound.
Yeah.
Is that right? Not vold mound. Not
vold. There's. It's definitely something else. Not vold. Something. Slumber mound. Yeah.
Okay. There we go. I'm giving myself full credit.
Nah.
Felidar Guardian, eh? Well, I sort of think we should take Felidar Guardian because I don't want them blinking this leyline without anything under it.
Oh.
With Teferi and a Bowmaster is pretty bad.
Okay. Oh, Gates of Istfell. That's a nice one.
Ooh, that is a nice one. Yeah, so, like, they can play Teferi here, but, like, what are they gonna do? Like, bounce the Leyline Binding, killing the Teferi and giving us a 1/1? Like... I mean, if
are they gonna plus it, and then we're gonna have a common Molten Collapse W?
Wow, look at this common Molten Collapse W. Also, I don't think we should play that land.
I agree.
Goodbye, Teferi. I mean, what's weird about this game is so now we're winning, but we could easily be losing, is how I would describe it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know how much above 50% we are, but we are up a Bowmasters and a Terminate.
Yeah.
Like... I guess I think Stockfish would put us at, like, plus 0.5.
What about now that we have another Terminate?
Well,
Terminate.
I mean, we certainly have to go down because that wasn't a particularly... That was a below average draw. So now I think we're plus 0.3.
But they have one fewer life point.
Yeah, I stand by plus 0.3. But now that they draw that, we're back to plus 0.5.
Yeah, nice.
So... The live Stockfish updates will now stop because I'm off it.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if my opponent's like holding a kill spell, but they're too embarrassed to spend it on a Bowmasters. But regardless.
Why did you play the land?
Oh, I shouldn't have. After several turns of holding it for Fable, I decided to jam it.
Yeah, okay. It's fine, they have a basic forest.
How am I assigning these numbers at random? No, I'm legitimately stating my opinion of the game state. Well, see, Greg, have you considered that by playing the Marsh Flats, I guaranteed that I draw Fable?
Oh, good point.
I think you can consider that line. Yeah, but since I wanted to come in Fable, like, it was genius. At this point, by the way, Stockfish has us +7.
Also, we probably would have played the land now to leave up Terminate, actually.
Yeah, you're right. Given that they're 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we might not have if they were, like, 10.
Yeah.
But at 2, we probably just play it, yeah. Oh, okay. I mean, that's a start. It's not exactly an out.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty... Oh, right, we can't hit them with them.
Well, yeah, famously they have protection from everything.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Our Goblin Shaman token can take one for the team.
Yeah.
Literally
taking one for the team.
Magic Stockfish equals Alan Wu. Yeah, basically. Yeah, that's correct, Kinky.
Yeah. An impartial Alan Wu.
God. I love Alan. Definitely one of my best teammates that I've ever worked with. In terms of, like, usefulness to the team, to be clear, is the ranking criteria. How about loot away nothing?
We have to loot away at least one Terminate.
Okay, we'll loot away at least one Terminate. Just for Greg.
Thank you.
Oh, we should get the Terminate. I don't know if we should play this Voidwalker. I mean, I'm not really sure how we lose, but it probably isn't something that will happen if we don't, like, I don't know, like, Wrath is kind of my favorite.
Okay. I'm into attack with Goblin Shaman and Sego.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I know, Geeky, don't worry. I've received a B+ teammate grade from Alan before. We all have. It's tough out there. Max McVie received an A.
Wow, a B+ would be so good for me. I contribute nothing to the team.
I know. Well,
Except
wait,
t-shirts
on that topic, Geeky wants a shirt.
Oh, yeah, I know. I keep forgetting to get Geeky a shirt.
Well, the problem with that, Shadows, is this Teferi is an exile, but it was to a Solitude. It doesn't have a void counter.
It does not have a void counter.
That's why I checked the exile zone there, because I thought there might be something with a void counter, but there just wasn't.
Yeah.
So, this sideboard isn't very well set up against this deck, I acknowledge. Since I don't really want very many Fatal Pushes here, but, like, we only have 2 good cards, so I guess we leave a Fatal Push. And honestly, Cool Against Command isn't even very good. Is,
like, Bone Crusher Giant better than Fatal Push?
Maybe. I mean, I don't hate having 4 Omnath answers.
Okay.
I'm kind of down for this config. Is Moon bad versus them? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. What if...
Like, it's definitely true that, like, okay.
Wait, didn't they play Delighted Halfling?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, therefore you want Bone Crush Giant. Oh, and their Fatal Push is better.
Or Fatal Push.
Wait. You convinced me. Maybe I should just leave them all in? No, but I want this.
Yeah,
I'm going to cut something. Okay, so 3.
Okay.
So, just talk about Blood Moon versus 4 color for a brief moment. The card Blood Moon is okay against 4 color, but mostly a scam. Magnus the Moon is unplayable against 4 color. It's a big difference. Because Magnus the Moon is vulnerable to Lightning Bolts, but also just straight up Solitude.
Yeah.
Bone Crusher does also stop the ring. That's true. I don't know how significant that is, but it is true. I mean, you're not wrong. This hand, I think, is quite close. Like, it's definitely not awful. Because, I don't know, 4 color is not very good against Turn Rock 1. Although we are on the draw, which makes Turn Rock 1 worse.
Yeah, because they're combining it.
Yes. Oh, I mean, just they can do a bunch of things, too. It's just, like, much more.
Yeah.
I think I want them all, but it's definitely close.
I think I want them all also.
Okay. The other thing is not dead after all good against them. Well, it's okay. It's not crazy to trim some. I think that the amount it's bad against 4 colors is often been overstated, but I don't like. If I had more sideboard cards in the match, I might be down to trim some. But I feel like as our deck is currently configured, we shouldn't. But it's definitely not a I wouldn't make fun of you for that suggestion, which honestly for me is saying a lot.
That's true.
I sometimes make fun of people for things that are correct. So anyways, Rod, go. Wow, our top card was Grief. We should have kept the first hand.
Oh, yeah.
What's the combo with Felder Guardian? Well, I don't know if our opponent... There's a weird infinite with one of the weird Vivians, but I don't know if our opponent's actually playing that or not.
I kind of doubt they're playing Saheeli Rai, right?
I also doubt that,
we have to be able to do better than that. In the year of our Lord 2024.
Well, the weird Vivian is the one I've seen. You'd bet $1,000? Jesus Christ, Zax. I don't know if we should Thoughtseize here. I don't hate just shock pass or land or fetch pass, whatever.
What's the plan for next turn then?
Yeah, I guess it's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
But I mean, spending more mana, being more mana efficient will make our next turn better, not worse, right? Like, we could just next turn play Pyro, discard Grief Thoughtseize. Or maybe one of those two.
Yeah.
You're sort of saying that if we don't Thoughtseize them now, we might not Thoughtseize them?
That's what I'm worried about. And I'd much rather Thoughtseize now than... Wow, selling Azak's channel points? That's... 1,000 channel points is more valuable to Azak's than $1,000.
Yeah, that's true. I just really don't like spending 1 mana this turn, is kind of the way that I feel. Like,
Okay.
what if we just, like, draw a cheap card?
That's true.
And, like, it's really nice the way Bowmasters lines up against a fairy.
That is true.
So I want a Bowmasters, is what I'm coming around to. And I don't know exactly what the next turn, it probably depends on what we draw, but the way I feel is just, like... I mean, all the cards I want to Thoughtseize also cost 4, right?
Yeah.
Like, you want to Thoughtseize, like, the Ring and Omnath and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't have played the Fetch Node, actually. That was a pun. Be a Fatal Push in our deck and they have Omnath.
Oh, yeah.
It's only because I wanted to fetch...
Tidebinder us? Okay, no.
I mean, I guess I didn't play around that by not fetching main phase, but it would be weird for them to have that in against us, even if it was in their deck.
Yeah, true.
I don't think it's that crazy between their deck, to be fair. Okay, you want to pre-combat Thoughtseize? Because they might have Endurance, is the thing. People love wanting Endurance against Scam. It's mid, though.
Okay. I mean, we could attack, and if they Endurance, terminate it.
That's true.
And then Thoughtseize post-combat.
And if they don't do that, we'll just play Season Pyro and discard some Biz?
Yeah, I actually like that.
Okay, I'm down. That makes sense to me. I mean, is there no creature that will... Zach, the whole point is they're doing some nonsense with it. There's no way they're playing fair Felidar. What deck are you trying to suggest? Well, Shadowless, it seems like you might be new around here. Yeah, so I guess if we play Season Pyro and they slam the ring, it might be okay. We have like a lot of stuff, and then we Bowmasters. Okay. I'm down, I think.
And you want to pitch Grief Terminate?
Well, I think if we do it, we should pitch Grief Thoughtseize because they might have Omnath. Like, if you pitch Grief Terminate and they slam Omnath, we're, like, dead.
Yeah.
Right? Like, is that not what you want to do? I mean, maybe my Bowmaster play didn't work out, but...
Yeah, okay, we can do that.
Well,
I'm just very afraid of the ring, but which is, I think...
We might be... I mean, if Bowmaster's in play and a board, it's definitely beatable.
Okay.
And, like, they didn't kill it EOT, so, like
yeah.
presumably, I mean, like, maybe they're waiting to post combat, but that doesn't make
Yeah.
that much sense. Also, if they have the ring and we're playing Season Pyro, that like the Thoughtseize won't save us later.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, yes, like we could definitely use the ring here. I'm not denying that. Curious. It's fine. I hope we draw another Fable the Mirror Breaker.
Nice.
Maybe they're placed to Healy Ride this turn. Okay, or nothing.
Honestly, it worked out great.
Tap Black Eclipse Alpha.
Do you want to play Untapped Blood Crypt?
Oh, I guess. Okay, let's Alpha first.
Okay.
We're not going to play both Bowmasters and Turn in combat. I don't think we're even going to play Bowmasters in combat.
Yeah.
I'd rather respect like vague notions of a Wrath.
Yeah.
Because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't think 11 versus 10 is a massive difference for any obvious reason. Maybe I'm respecting Wraths that don't exist. I mean, I don't know. Who knows what the... Okay. What would you like to target? Letting it sacrifice first, an original line of play. Just make sure we really know that they don't have...
Spyro? Not Bowmasters?
Yeah, I don't fully understand that. Okay, I'm down to shock, I think.
Okay. Are they not fetching to not thin lands out of their deck?
I don't know. I guess so. Makes as much as any other thing. I'm going to play this now, I think.
I agree.
But, like, my question is what the hell did they keep to end up in this situation?
Like 3... I mean, if they kept, like, the cards we've seen, like 3 lands, Pending, Solitude, Omath.
Yeah, okay.
That's a good start to a hand.
That's fair, that's fair. They've just been really unlucky.
Yeah.
I mean, just a lot of draw... Like... God, man, I keep trying to throw so Greg will play a better... I don't want to play this, by the way.
Agreed.
I keep trying to throw so Greg will play a better deck, and our opponents keep just playing these decks, and then we're just, like, clowning them every round. And
Andrew had so many good things to say about Scam yesterday when we were chatting, and now suddenly it's like... Now that he has a crowd that's not just me.
Is Greg considering playing Scam? Yes. Jason, I'm not, but Greg is. That's what's going on.
It's just the LCQ.
Greg, it's just sort of like, you know, when you... Okay, you know, like... When you co-commentate someone, you're supposed to, like, occasionally, like, play up your, like, differences, you know?
Yeah,
It's just kind of like that. I'm playing it up. You know, like, if you kind of, like, mono blue decks and mono green decks, but you're co-commentating, okay, well, maybe...
They're dead.
Oh, we just not did Robo Masters and they died.
Yeah.
Good call.
Has Greg considered not playing Scam? Why does Chad hate Scam?
Uh-oh. They might be alive. So they exile this. They always sack their creature first, which is just not correct. But anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we can do anything about that. Now, what's good is because our opponents pitched so many cards, the game state is that they just have 2 cards in hand and we have 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, any Rogs? But theirs are spells and ours do nothing.
Terminate is a spell. Not After All is not a spell.
Yeah.
I played far too much Scam to ever stack them that way.
The reason to hold land is Fable of the Mirror Breaker.
Yes, we are doing intentionally. But that said, last time after I played land, I immediately drew Fable. Wait, now we should maybe play it. Depends on how you feel about land. Maybe not.
Wait.
Because Not After All, maybe one Not After All has value. So we're like playing blue away these 2 cards essentially.
I think maybe we should play it. So if we like draw Grief and they go to kill it, we can Not Dead After All it or something. Like,
okay, that's true. Fine.
Like if we have like Fair Grief.
Yeah, the key is that we're gonna target their creature with Not Dead After All, and that's when we get him.
Yeah.
Greg loves to get him. It's like his favorite thing.
Then wait, if they're at 1.
Oh, I see.
Oh, it just says target creature you control. Dang.
It's like a defensive something like. Yeah, it is much like that, Arvath. I like that our opponent is not sure whether to correct their Flooded Strand because they do their dead to a Not Dead After All trigger or a Bowmaster. So, like,
yeah, it's
pretty costly. Wow. Okay. I mean, this isn't, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, but boy, am I not scared of that.
Yeah.
Ooh,
any stories to tell? Again, the turn after we slammed the land. No, it was 2 turns.
It was 2 turns, but yeah. I mean, I think we're gonna win now.
So I wonder if any of the Wicked Roll cards can put Wicked Rolls on your opponent's creatures. Probably none of them can.
Why would that design make sense?
You could give it a Wicked Roll and then terminate it to one them.
Yeah, but there's no way.
Oh, Twisted Fealty. That's a good point.
I don't know, Theo. I have on good authority that 4-color has never lost a single game to Scam in its entire history. Where I believe the exact words that I heard an unnamed individual say.
Yeah.
Alright, so I assume we should loot away the second Not Dead After All. I get that okay, never mind. 2 lands.
I like 2 lands.
Ooh.
You sure? Great swamp choice. Look at that swamp. That
Oh
you
no, that's not
definitely
that one I
picked.
didn't choose.
It's no the lizard marsh swamp.
You know that swamp, for some reason, you can't trade on Moto?
Oh, because it's like a promo.
I cannot explain why,
Yeah.
but I assure you it is impossible to trade this swamp. This swamp, I mean.
Are they going out on their own terms? No. They're gonna cast Solitude?
If they cast Solitude, like, you know, they'd have a chance of being alive. I mean, it turns out they're dead, but,
Yeah.
you know, there's no way for them to know that.
Is it time to not dead after all and then oops emote?
I would somewhat rather not dead after all than oops emote.
Miniature catfish, I would describe that as unlikely to happen.
I would describe that as 0%. Yeah, I do love Agony's Awakening Angle. Get back Bowmasters, kill him.
Yeah. That was another reason to play land 5, huh?
Oh, that's a good reason. I mean, we do have 4 times the Fables as
Yeah.
Academys, but yeah, that's fair. Look, Miniature Catfish, I'm willing to bet that there won't be stickers MH3 at very generous odds.
I'm also willing to bet that. Also, we've been talking about some of my least favorite limited mechanics of all times, and we will be
Have
doing
we? Go on.
we will be doing so more when we discuss the Lost Caverns of Ixalan tomorrow. I can tell you 1 and 2. The 2 worst limited mechanics of all time, in Greg's opinion. They are stickers and attractions.
I
They
wanna
were
sneak
in
this.
the same set. I agree. Stickers, not contraptions, attractions. I think attractions are worse than contraptions.
It's something of an attraction contraption angle. Huh. Okay, so it looks like some sort of controlling blue-black deck.
Yes.
I mean, I sort of want to take Thoughtseize.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, and then like, well, I don't really know what will happen at that point, I suppose, but I think it'll probably be good for us.
Yeah, because we can't really play Bowmasters.
Well, yeah, but we can not play it.
Nice.
Also, like, are they going to main phase their Consider here? Like, things are going to get kind of weird. I don't think either of those would qualify as a limited mechanic, is my honest response to that claim. Like, I think that presupposing that you designate any mechanics as constructed mechanics that appear on, like, 1 card are probably constructed mechanics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm down to just land go.
I agree.
Maybe taking the Thoughtseize wrong, but I think it's just right. Even though this couldn't have awkwardly. Like, one thing is, we might wait, like, not go for Bowmasters here, wait till our next turn, still not go for Bowmasters, or Fable, and then pass with Bowmasters not dead after all, and that's when we get them.
Yeah.
I knew Greg would appreciate when I used the phrase, that's when we get them. Oh, are they doing a thing? Huh. Okay. Well, now I'm pretty down to just Fatal Push that and play Fable.
Love it.
Surprising that they just give us this free Fable window, but
Yeah.
definitely we'll take it. Yeah, I know the sticker's optimality issue is big. Okay, on that note, here's an important update. So there is a legacy, there's an NRG that I'm going to go to where Sunday is legacy, because I think it's because it might be Minneapolis Sunday is legacy. I mean, there was one I decided I was a lot to go to this legacy. I don't really remember which one.
Sure.
And I think that if I play it, I'm interested in assembling a stickers deck.
Just to troll your opponents?
Yes, because it's optimal.
Oh, you're not going to play any sticker cards.
That's correct.
You're just going to have a sticker deck.
But I want them to think that I'm playing Name Sticker Goblin.
I have a few random sticker cards from that one undraft.
I would prefer the set of sticker sheets that Name Sticker Goblin uses, but I will accept any set of stickers. Okay, so they have Stubborn Dial Up is the thing here.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but Sam, most people aren't that ruthless, but I am. So what? We discard Agadeems?
I want to
Discard Not Dead
Not Dead.
Yeah, okay, I'm down. Okay, I mean, Swamp Frog pass.
That makes sense.
Like, I understand we're kind of in the hope they tap out waiting room, but, you know, I don't really know what we can do. Oh, that's true. That's a good point, Sam. That's a good point. Okay, so, in fact, Greg, I'll take whatever random stickers you have.
Uh-huh.
Oh, are they casting a spell here? Casting a spell here is really...
Oh, they're Death Shadow.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Yes, okay.
That would have been a great time to, in their cleanup phase, cast Terminate.
Mm-mm. Is your sticker deck not part of open deck lists? Energies are not open deck lists, is the answer to your question. So, do we go for our Bowmasters here? Maybe not, honestly. It's possible we should cast no spells.
I mean, we could cast Terminate to... Because, like... And just
Why?
accept that they're going to Stubborn Denial it.
Oh, I see. You just think they're going to summon out something at some point? It's just that I want them to summon out not Terminate, ideally.
Okay, yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
So if we were hoping to, like, draw Fable.
Kind of.
Okay.
I think I want to tap, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
And now I'm pretty down to just attack with some biz. Well, I guess... which biz is tricky? Because if we attack with both, they can block one with Shadow and then the Shadow lives. That's how Shadow works. Oh, I guess Shadow can just be a 3/3 at will.
Right.
Shadow just is a 3/3.
Yes. I mean, we do have Bowmasters, which is a reason to do it.
Yeah, I kind of just want to attack with both anyway.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on that?
That's fine.
And if the Shadow blocks, and we can't finish it off because of this damage at the same time thing, I guess.
That seems pretty bad.
Okay, wait.
Let's attack with Just Rock.
Well, no, it would be just... Well, they have Bow... Well... Just Rock. Is it better to be Just Rock or just Goblin Shot?
Oh, maybe just Goblin Shot.
I think just Goblin Shot.
Okay, yeah.
This is a common Death Shadow is a barely functional magic card situation.
Nice.
I really hope they
King
go to...
Norton, that's great. Notably, okay, in Salt Lake City, which is where Magic Summit is, which I won in year 1 and top 8'd in year 2, there's this great bar that me and some friends of the stream go to every time we're there. And they have this sticker vending machine.
Okay, so they're casting Bowmasters in response, making Shadow a 3/3.
Yes.
Okay, so that's fine, I guess.
Okay.
They're going to kill Rog, I assume.
Do we want to Undying Evil the Rog?
Well, I kind of want to start by respond. I want to first respond with Bowmasters on ping Shadow.
Yeah. Okay, I like that. Anyway, yeah, they have a bunch of stickers, and every time we're in Salt Lake City, me and friend of the stream, Sam Islandfeld, buy a bunch of stickers.
I'm pretty down to save our Rog, I think. Well, it doesn't really matter.
Yes.
I think maybe we should let it resolve.
Okay, I mean, the only reason is to hope that they counter.
But I just think they shouldn't counter it.
Okay.
And we might be able to bait them later by targeting our Bowmasters. Like, Bowmasters is really annoying for them.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, this might be too patient, but it seems pretty reasonable to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess with an Orc army, like, who cares?
Right, that's the idea. Whereas if this Reflection dies at some point, or, like, we go to copy our Bowmasters, they kill it in response, like,
yeah,
that's some big money Undying Evils.
Yeah.
Big money enough to perhaps get the Stubborn Denial, ideally. You don't believe that you have a great bar. He's media. Wow, savage self-beats.
Okay, I know that I've only been to Salt Lake City twice, and I've top 8'd the Magic tournament I played in both times, but my experiences in Salt Lake City have been great.
So I want to main phase copy this.
Yeah, I like that. You've been to all of them.
Okay. Well, I mean, everything's going nicely except that we're dying into turns to Riptide.
Yeah.
So I guess we should attack.
Yeah.
With, I guess... Should I just do everyone? Because if they block this, we'll just Undying Evil. If they counter it, we kill the Merc.
Okay.
I mean, this doesn't mean we could take one from this token, but 6 doesn't change anything.
Agreed.
It's aggressive, but I sort of feel like we need to be a little aggressive. Okay, nice. Oh, were they baited and outsmarted? Because now what happens is we terminate this, and if that resolves, we'll pay 1.
Yeah. Whoa, we'll pay 1.
Well, okay. Didn't work out great.
Yeah.
They're at 7? I mean, I guess we don't quite have... We might... Let's see, I'm trying to remember if we can lethal the next turn and then he's clear draw, but I'm not sure if we can.
Is Bowmasters, maybe?
Oh, another Bowmasters, because then it deals them... Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
Well, now we're pretty doomed. It's pretty doomed. I mean... Because I don't really know how we get out of it now is the issue. I mean, it might be something like we draw a Terminate, then we draw some Biz. Croxa. That does not do it. We are dead.
Yes. Unless you Reflections the Croxa.
Oh no, I conceded too soon. Well, I mean, I played a land turn earlier. What do you mean? That wouldn't have changed anything.
Oh, wait, they were at 7. So if their card was a land, they were dead if we had played the... Because we play Croxa, bring back Croxa.
Oh, wait.
Take 3, take 3.
Yes.
And then we have
so
2
if
attacks.
they have a land... Chad is right. I'm not sure it was the right play given that. But maybe it was because you're so desperate.
Yeah.
I mean, just like Croxa's a one-of, but maybe it's still right.
Yeah. They already drew a card with Islet.
Oh, that's a great play, Marcus. I do love to copy Shieldred. Okay,
You make it too obvious I'm not being serious. I have to balance my range, you know? I feel like we've gotten too many people in chat with the bit, you know? And it's not that funny of a bit.
Yeah, the bit is kind of mid. So I'm trying to figure out how we should sideboard in this matchup. It does kind of seem like Rog isn't great against them because they're any Bowmaster deck, but we are on the play.
How balanced do I think my range is? Not very balanced.
Also, I don't know what good cards we have beyond Bone Crusher and Season Pyro.
Yeah.
Like, we do Leyline Murktide, but I don't know if just the card Murktide is enough to justify Leyline.
Yeah.
But, like, I guess K-Command is kind of pretty generically grindy. Probably kind of nice.
Okay.
Like, we could, like, do this and leave exactly 1 Rog.
A mathematically perfect 1 Rog.
I did run the numbers.
Okay.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah. Pig Norton, I agree. That is what I'm doing.
Wow.
I learned from the Azax.
It's in our opener. We'll never draw another one. Genius. What a great decision. I'm going to use him to sneak.
I think so.
EE? Nah. I mean, I get that it kills Shadow, but this is plenty of Fatal Push and Terminates. I don't think we need that.
Yeah.
Like, I think E is what like you board in with Shadow when you're like unhappy and desperate, whereas you just have a pile of Fatal Pushes, you don't need it.
Ragavan is our commander. Our deck is ineligible as we have many cards that have color identity not red.
Yeah, but to be fair, have you considered that rule is very stupid and shouldn't exist? And is like literally one of the worst parts about Commander?
Is the hybrid thing still true?
I think so, yeah.
Can you still not play hybrid cards?
Yeah.
That's still dumb.
Oh, it's dumb AF. I think maybe we should Thought Seize them.
I like it.
Death Shadow, Bitter Triumph. Do they mulligan? Anyway, Death Shadow?
Yeah.
And I guess a fetch land. Well, no, because we can still Black Cleave on 3, but if we draw another Black Cleave, we're punished. Okay, I guess Black Cleave then.
Yeah.
Ooh, Crushy B. Anyway, land go.
I like land go.
I like how much we're wasting their mana, although they do have no spells to play. So there is that to consider. But yeah, I'm very down just Bowmaster because even if they quote-unquote get us with their Bowmasters, we just have Stomp to re-trump, so...
Yeah.
And if they want to counterspell this or whatever, so be it.
Yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I guess I could have main phased in case they top deck Consider, but... That doesn't seem obviously right to me. What I'm not sure of is... Okay, so let's say we attack. Are we supposed to just pass or slam BCG here? We're definitely not supposed to be shielded into the Bitter Chime, I think.
Oh, right.
I think I want to slam.
Okay, I like slam.
Bone Crusher Giant. Great card to cast in all formats. Slam Ballston Consulting Group. I see. Classic. What does that mean?
I think it's another consulting group.
Okay. I'm going to level with you guys. I can't name very many consulting groups. Wait, is BlackRock a consulting group?
I don't know. Nice, Easy Media. I will be there for Magic Summit Year 3.
I could take it or leave it. It didn't seem like there was a high degree of institutional competency.
Yeah. There will not be a Summit 3? That's a disaster, if true.
I mean, I don't see why Easy Media would lie to us.
Yeah, they definitely said at Summit 2 that there'll be a Summit 3, but I would have gotten swamped there, by the way.
Why?
To put
the Fear of God?
Yeah.
Okay, I can see immediately the Fear of God argument.
Yeah.
Well, okay, given their card is just still Bitter Triumph, I just want to keep not playing Shieldry, I think.
Yeah.
So it is awkward that we grow the Shadow, but I think I'm down to still attack with one because Giant comes to 6.
Okay, they could. So what happens if they just make their Shadow 6/6?
Oh. Okay. New plan. Main phase Bowmasters that Bowmasters pass.
Okay, I like the new plan.
Yeah, sorry. I processed they could make it a 4/4. I somehow just didn't process they could make it a 6/6.
Yeah. Is it because you're trying to punt?
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, the Utah to Minnesota Power 9 pipeline is too scary. Don't you know that if you go to Summit, you're very likely to get a piece of Power 9? Because Zach and I, like, someone from Minnesota has to get one, you know?
Yeah, but it'll probably be, you know, like...
Carleen Agnew?
I was going to say MSJ. But I like your answer better. Well, I sort of think we shouldn't do anything. It seems like doing stuff isn't good for us here.
I want to no, okay.
I guess maybe play Black Cleave Cliffs?
Yeah, I was wondering. I feel like we've seen
let's play Black
many
Cleave Cliffs.
reasons to do this, yeah.
Well, notably, the same reason as before still applies. We could draw Croxa.
Agadeem's Awakening. Too.
Also, we could draw, like, K-Command, honestly, we might want to play. I mean, it sort of depends on how things develop, but I'm imagining that, like, they kill BCG, we draw K-Command, and want to go K-Command BCG, something like that. Yeah. But...
I mean, I will just say, from my time in Salt Lake City, I've been to some excellent institutions that serve alcohol.
It's going well. Wow.
Hey, that's just Prime 3.
A rare high Greg and Andrew as opposed to a high System of Magic. Honestly, I appreciate it. I appreciate the occasional high Andrew. I wouldn't want it to be all high Greg and Andrews, but I like to mix it in.
You could just hi Greg every time. That's fine. You don't need to say hi to Andrew. Yay! Thanks for the gift subs, Heezy Media!
Wow, gifting to noted stream regular Newts 8.
And Clarm.
Oh, wait, and Clarm?
Oh, I see. They're paying forward the gift they got from Clarm to the community.
Yes.
I see. Nice. How often do we get Greg and Andrew versus Andrew and Greg? I haven't thought about it, honestly.
Okay, so I'm wondering if maybe at this point we should commit Shieldred.
Yeah.
Because what I like about it is if they upkeep Bitter Triumph, they take 3.
Yeah.
And if they draw, they take 2. So, we get guaranteed damage, but I don't know if it's actually right.
I think we should do it.
Okay. I mean, one of the problems is we sort of appear to be in huge trouble no matter what because we've drawn all wins, is the issue. What
From
is
left
that?
to right, you see, notably, in real life, though, Andrew is on the left. CCMTG is the podcast.
But, I need more information. I know that it's a podcast, but I don't know much more about it than that.
You should decide what you want. If
Yeah.
you want competitive Magic strategy, you should invite Andrew. If you want anything else, you should invite me.
That's why I asked them what the podcast,
Yeah.
It kind of depends on if it's more of a fantasy golf podcast or more a Magic podcast, if you will.
We'll, fantasy golf podcast. Shout out to any Magic the Gathering fantasy golf podcast, hybrid podcast.
Okay, we are dead.
Yeah.
Okay, I lost the match with Scam Greg. I managed to do it. Saving you and Marceline.
Nice.
Do you know the meme of the soldier protecting the person, you know?
Yeah.
That meme, the soldier is blue-black Death Shadow, and the person is Greg and Marceline playing Scam at the RC.
Wow, hot dog podcast? Nice. Really, the savage thing about you asking them about their podcast is it reveals that you've never listened to an episode.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know that. Look, the Magic podcast space is pretty crowded, you know? I can't just be inviting all of them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Rude. Well,
is that rude? I think it sounds just true.
Well, yes, I mean, it is true. Sorry, I apologize. I'm not familiar with every podcast. It's a crowded space these days, you know? Yeah. I think well, to be honest, if I'm being real, I think that the only Magic podcast I reliably listen to is Sam Black's podcast.
Okay.
I think I don't reliably listen to anything else, although I do occasionally listen to other things. Nice. I've heard random episodes here and there, I think.
Okay. I listen to the Upkeep a lot to get my Magic news in 10 minutes or less.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's just true. I do listen to the Upkeep. Keep?
Yeah, I think Keep Lose.
Okay, I like Keep Lose.
Yeah, I've listened to I've heard an episode of Nathan's podcast. I've heard an episode of I've heard a few Lords Limited episodes in my life. There's a lot of random things I've heard.
Yeah, I like Lords of Limited.
Oh,
I like I Love You Mana and Good Luck High Five, obviously. Friends of the stream. I've been on a lot of Good Luck High Five episodes. That's the Magic podcast that's had me on as a guest the most times.
Oh, look, it's the Mirror. I mean, I sort of think we should take The Way Their Hand is Dothy Voidwalker.
That makes a lot of sense to me.
And I mean, presumably our second Thoughtseize will be Shieldred, although we might just play Bowmasters, I'm not sure.
I like that we can let the Thoughtseize cook because we know they have Shieldred.
Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Scam is losing this match. Nice.
Well, they're 2-0 though.
That is true. I was hoping you wouldn't catch that. All right, so yeah, I'm kind of down to just go fetch pass with intent to Bowman.
We could tap Agadeem's away,
Oh, and I guess the other advantage of that is, okay, tap Agadeem is kind of nice.
Yeah.
Because the other thing is, we can't actually play Fable next turn if their Shieldred is still in their hand.
That's true.
Okay, I think I've come around to Thoughtseize and then presumably tap Agadeem.
Yes. Also, if they happen to have drawn Fable, we're very rewarded.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think taking Shieldred, we're pretty happy. Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea what you're talking about, Marcus. So the answer is no. But let's see. But yeah. Yeah, I did listen to every episode of Pro Points while that existed. I will state. I did love Pro Points.
Wow, top-decked Fable.
Yeah, I mean, that's a beat. So, okay, wait. So their hand is... Sorry, they played on one of these lands, right? Black Cliffs. So,
Yeah.
so this is their hand. I don't think Denying Loot is that much value. I think I want to play Fable.
Yeah, agreed.
Especially because, like, if they loot into a Thoughtseize effect, we're so punished.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, I only listen reliably to podcasts where the main character is one of the main characters is Sam Black. Is kind of the rule of thumb.
I only listen to Magic podcasts that have me on as a guest.
Greg, I'm going to start a... Oh, speaking of podcasts that have people on as guests, yeah, I did listen to Allied Strategies occasionally, which really filled the role of extreme nonsense podcast. And I do occasionally listen to Dominari's Judgment, but I would like it more if someone really made Dominari's Judgment.
Yeah.
That's really my preferred.
Yeah. If you want to gain one listener, you should invite me, because then I'll listen to the one that I'm in, and then I'll just, while I'm there, be like, I'll subscribe, might as well, and then I just will probably become a regular listener, because I fly on airplanes a lot, and so normally I'm just about to board my flight, and I'm like, oh fuck, I don't have a podcast, and so I go into my podcast feed and download a bunch of episodes of things that I've listened to recently.
Yeah, that's definitely fair.
Which I assume other people do too, but here we are.
No, I mean, I listen to podcasts primarily when I'm driving.
Also, main deck BCG, huh?
Yeah, I mean, that's not that unhinged. Ooh, speaking of not that unhinged, how about Thoughtseize Fable?
Their hand is Lightning Bolt Moon Collapse.
Oh, that's true. So you're saying maybe we just want to loot away our Thoughtseize because we don't lose the life to it and it's kind of whatever?
Yeah, I think maybe that is what I'm saying. If we could Thoughtseize the BCG, I would.
But I don't know, taking the bolt, just expend their mana and then our Fable will stick sooner.
Yeah, okay.
It might be worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. God, it seems really close. I also know if we should. I guess I also like if we don't Thoughtseize, then we don't have to play the lands.
Oh, wait.
Which is kind of nice, although then the problem is I guess they're going to kill the goblin.
Yeah.
At which point we'll play the land. So I guess maybe that doesn't matter. And in fact, at that point, we should play the land first so that we can fetch Tap Blood Crypt on their end step. Okay, I think I've decided I don't want to play Thoughtseize.
Okay.
Thoughts?
I like it.
Tapped Blood Crypt. Yeah. Is that...
I actually don't know the name of the card, so...
Yeah, the real answer is we don't know. we do know it exists, but we don't know its name. I don't know the names of any of them. I really should...
One is commercial... The Gruul one is Commercial District. Okay, people, here's a hot magic tip for you. There's a mantra of play your instance in the end step, but if you're using a treasure, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, but people love to play this in the end step. Correct?
I mean, maybe there's something I'm not thinking of, but I see people do this all the time. They're like, your end step, use 2 treasures, cast a removal spell. It's like...
God, it was great. So, friend of the stream, Twinless Twin, posted a tweet that was like, would you keep or maul this is it Murktide hand? And the hand is basically very good. And then there's an is it Guildgate in it, also known as the Blue Red Scryland.
Yeah.
And I just loved it because he was serious, but at first I thought he was just savagely trolling how unplayable the land is. But then he was just actually asking about the hand, and I was really thrown through a loop. It was really good range balancing on his part.
Nice.
For the record, I think that the Scryland is definitely fine in some modern decks. I think playing them in Murktide seems pretty unhinged to me.
Because they have a bunch of ones?
Murktide is just your mana's always tight forever.
Yeah.
Is how I would describe it. Okay, so I don't know if we should loot away Bowman or not. I sort of wish it was a kill spell.
So you want to...
But it's kind of greedy. Because it is good with Fable eventually.
How many weeks in a row can you be #1 in both bits and gifts before you change it to a contest where people challenge you? Is there a thing we have to do to make it a contest, or are we just supposed to talk it up? Can anyone beat Heezy Media? He's #1 in both gifts and gift subs! Wow!
All right, I want to loot away just Thoughtseize, I've decided.
I like it. That could be you!
And then I've decided I want to main phase kill the reflection, I think.
Okay.
Oh, that's an insane draw. I still want to main phase kill this, though.
Oh, our settings change it every week. Oh, that's why in other streams the number is so high. I didn't okay. I will fix that tonight.
We've never... Oh, fuck. They got me to where I was going to get them.
Yeah.
I guess I was supposed to wait till their turn. Crap, that's what I was supposed to do. Well, we do have Bowman, though. But I guess, this is all going to get weird.
Yeah.
Okay, anyways, this happens.
Yep.
Sorry if I screwed it up.
I think it's fine.
Nice. Wait, you take one? Is that right? Are you supposed to take one in this spot? Is that a moto bug? Does anyone know?
Wait, so we want to respond to this, right?
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. But we have to wait for them to put it on the stack first.
I mean, notably, they have Molten Collapse, which isn't very good. Oh, but they're just going to Molten Collapse the...
It's weird because, like...
Also, redeem... Oh, open a Moto chest was just redeemed.
Okay, we'll open a chest after this game.
Yeah,
I think we should play it,
okay,
but I'm not very sure.
I like playing it, I think.
Okay. Well, it's just... We're in real trouble and I don't know how we're going to get out of it. Like,
and are we going to ping a Goblin Shaman?
Oh, that makes some sense. I don't care if it's only them one.
Yeah.
Wow, everyone's getting all the pack redemptions.
Kraken Arrow pack! Nice!
Are you going to do that mid-game to spoil my I'm going to wait till after the game thing?
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to crack this March of the Machines draft booster. Thank you for redeeming Kraken IRL pack. Ooh, a nice Swords to Plowshares, Ephra's Dismissal. That's nice. Some, let's see. Ooh, some nice commons. Some more commons. Ooh, negate. We can use that negate in something.
Who knows what?
I feel like I always need a good negate, you know?
That's true.
Ooh, Lithomancer's Barrage. That card sees play. Mirror Shield Hoplite. I love that as you open this pack, you see that there's something with fun art in the back, but that's just how all the packs are. Ooh, guess where we're going to invade? We're invading Theros!
Okay, do you think I should double block their Goblin Shaman? I maybe should. Because, like, okay, I don't want to go to 1, right? So, like, if I don't go to 1, I kind of might as well double block.
Okay.
Does that seem coherent?
I think so, yeah.
And then, given that I'm doing this, the next turn my plan is to block this on something and not to after all it.
Yeah.
Ideally, also draw a creature, but, like...
I do own plenty of negates. Though I have made a deal with myself where I no longer keep bulk, and I just, like, when I need negates, I usually am buying other cards, and I just buy a bunch of negates. Wow, it's never been printed in the old frame. Also, if you're wondering, our cool art card was this Inga Brunais. Thank you for redeeming Crack a Pack. I hope you enjoyed it.
Okay, should I play this or dash it? It's kind of... I guess I should just play it, because of PV's rule.
Okay.
I think it's a PV's rule angle.
Also, they've now played the Molten Collapse, right?
Oh, yes. They could have anything, even a fish. Do you think they have a fish?
Maybe.
Yeah, I definitely have made peace with the same thing as Greg, which is that, like, really when I need random commons, I just always buy them, is the thing.
Yeah.
And it's much easier, and if that's what I'm going to do, it doesn't really make sense for me to then also keep them around. Okay, well, this is all bad, but it's not hopeless, I would say. There's hope. So we just block Rog and Giant, I assume.
Yep.
Any configuration we would like, really. And then let's do this. And obviously if they have something in their hand, basically anything, we're dead anyway, but that's okay. I love being dead to stuff. And our opponent will incorrectly take 1.
Nice.
But I don't want to not to after all that count. Like, I think not to after all the Fable is like almost our only way out. I don't know.
How many times do you end up buying 4 duresses that way? A lot. It's okay. It costs like $1, and the amount of time you have to spend to like sort all the commons and put them in places and go find them when you need them is worth a lot more to me than the like $10 I spent lifetime on duresses, negates, disdainful strokes, spell pierces, and the biz. You know, like.
Yes, I do agree that if you value your time at a reasonable value, it kind of does seem self-explanatory to me. But I acknowledge that different people have different discount rates of their time. Okay, so that doesn't do anything.
Correct.
But I don't know what we're looking for, but I guess we should discard.
Bowmasters would let us stay alive.
Yeah, okay. I do like being alive. Okay, we're dead.
We're dead.
So, I was thinking about this recently. Here's a fun fact for you. I think it's probably wrong to wear this in these days.
Okay.
Because I think a big part of what I like this card was that, well, first of all, Fury Scam was Savage in the mirror. Second of all, Fury kind of had hexproof because of fear of them re-furying. And none of that's true anymore, so I think this card's just bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is common knowledge, but yeah, okay, Wesley, I understand where you're coming from. I'm open to that opinion. I'm not... I was never sure of it before, and I'm still not.
God, but I freaking owned an opponent at an RCQ where I was playing Scam for the first time, where, like, I didn't know to board in Leyline, or I, like, wanted to, but I couldn't think of what to cut, so I just didn't, and I didn't have Leyline, and my opponent cut all of their Scam elements out of fear of Leyline, and then, like, it was so great, I just stopped them from ever scamming without actually bringing in the Leyline. And I won easily, and I scammed them in games 2 and 3.
Okay, so now let's discuss our sideboard plan.
Okay.
So generally in this matchup, I think that you want to cut some mix of Thoughtseize, Ragavan, Scam Element are really the only cards I think you can consider cutting.
Okay.
On the play, I think it's right to have some Rogs, but that number might be less than 4. Like, it's hard, like I think at some point in time I was doing 2 Rogs on the play, 0 Rogs on the draw.
Okay. Which
is very arbitrary, but I'm pretty sure that is what I was doing historically.
Also, wasn't there a time where you said never cut Ragavan on the play?
In exactly the Scam mirror against Bowmasters, where it also gets outclassed by the later, is a pretty extreme example.
Yeah.
But, like, I think I might like this, but I'm not very sure.
Okay.
This is definitely hinged. I don't know if it's right. Also, if you ask me where the number 2 comes from, like, you can't ask me that. I don't know.
Yeah.
This is just what I remember doing, and I haven't played Scam in a while. This is probably a keep. Our hand is anything.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I mean... Definitely some of the numbers that I say made up. Also, look at this stupid swamp. Okay,
All numbers are made up.
Okay. Well, I guess we should stop their grief scam probably by taking grief.
I like taking grief. Oh, good point. Good point, Asax.
I mean, Marceline / CFT, so you guys might be right about that now. I haven't thought about the mirror that hard since Fury was banned. I freely admit this. I think when Fury was legal, doing that is maniacal, and now it's unclear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the other option take not after all. That's what I'm thinking about.
I want to take grief. It looks like they're going to be constrained on mana.
Yeah, at which point not won't be very good. Yeah, that's a good argument. Okay. Look, guys. Keep the green hate flowing in the chat so we can talk Greg out of playing it. If you want to like get a Rhinos chant going, I'm also okay with that.
Woo! Thanks for the gift sub, Heezy Media number 2 still number 1 with 2 gift subs. I guess 4 in the whole channel, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. I honestly didn't know this was a setting that was changeable. So we appreciate it.
How the living it is good the other day? We played horrible every round and went 4-1. The deck looks pretty good, but also I might be too scared to play it.
Yeah.
It's kind of how I feel. Wow, that's why you play the 2 Ragavans.
Wow, yeah.
We
didn't do we'll do the Moto chess after the match.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Wait, no, I can just do it right now.
Okay.
I just forgot, but it's fine. We're just gonna... My apologies. We can also see the Wait, what? Why did that work?
It's quantity 1 to blank.
All right. You also see that the chest to kick spots on my account right now, which apparently is 251, 178.
Nice.
Anyways. Boom.
Ooh,
Here's your moto chest. Saruf
the Realm Eater. Errant Street Artist. That's a nice one.
And 20 play points.
Wow. Nice.
Yeah, for the record, this card falls into what I've been calling the Uncanny Valley, which is cards that were drawn to be bangers and limited, but also bad and constructed.
I see.
Which is where
I feel like it wasn't that insane and limited. Also, isn't it like a commander card or something?
Well, maybe. Wow.
Wow, B. Bolter taking number 1! The race is on, everyone! Thank you so much for the gift subs!
Wait, we can now grief scan them if we want.
Whoa.
Oh, no, wait, that doesn't work. It's their grief. It goes back to neutral. That doesn't work. That does not work. Ignore me. Sorry, I forgot. Let's pass this.
Wait, do we want to cast grief? Do we want to turn our Not Dead After All into a Thoughtseize, though? I guess kind of not really, right?
No, we want our Not Dead After All to save our Rog at some point.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Look, it's fine. I realized it.
Yeah.
What you should know is that I have done this thing where I briefly hallucinate that I can cast Island to scam them, and then realize probably through the turn that I can't do that, like 5 times. I've never actually hideously punted in this way, but I just partway through realized that it's the worst play I've ever made, and then I don't do it.
I absolutely love like half of chat saying, "Oh God, no, don't do it," and the other half being like, "Do it, do it, do it."
So here's my question here. So we're gonna so I think it could be right to Slamming Shieldred. What's bad about Slamming Shieldred is they can just kill it and we don't have not to draw up. But the thing is we do know 4 of their cards that aren't kill spells. So I think I'm just gonna slam it.
I want to slam it.
Yeah, look, your theory of cutting Not Dead After All I am coming around to in this post-Fury world. Look, Marceline, I'm sure you've tested more with Scam than I've ever considered testing it. Greg will be damning you for a sideboard guide.
Please send me a sideboard guide. Thank you. I will exchange 1 nice high five.
I bet you could talk him up to 2.
But is a hug better than a nice high five?
Well, I guess we should bash.
Sure.
I'm not afraid. And then we're going to use this Ragavan for its perhaps best usage of getting looted away.
Nice.
Like, we got it on a nice hit. It did work. And now it's going to become a random piece of cardboard.
Yep.
God, the Google Sheet, it would be so nice if you did that without talking to Greg. Like,
yeah.
you're just like, oh, I'll give you a cyber guy sheet by 5. Like, he agrees, and you send him a sheet, and the sheet just literally says play Rhinos God.
The funny thing is that, like, I feel like in the past I've gotten sideboard guides, and I've been like, oh, I'll just print this out before the tournament, and like not really thought about it, you know. It would probably like work on me in that I would I would just like never check it, and then the day before the tournament go to print it out, and then be like, oh shit.
Then the day before the tournament, you'd find a Rhinos deck.
I wonder where I could find a Rhinos deck.
Yeah, I mean, you can notably play my Rhinos deck in the LCQs if you want.
Nice.
That is fine, since I won't need it.
It's okay. I'll be casting Rhinos the other way in the LCQs.
Okay, nice.
I'll be opening them from the list in my play boosters of Murders of Kharkov Manor.
Oh, I thought you meant you would cast them using Dothy Voidwalker.
No.
The other.
I'll be suspending them on turn 1 in my limited games.
Kellen, I know our opponent has multiple masters. I was just thinking we might loot 1 time because if they didn't hold it up, but if they hold it up, obviously we can't.
Okay, I haven't gotten to officially, formally say my hot take. I think I've said it a couple times, but here's my hot take. At the end of the year, at the end of 2024, I believe it will be somewhat unanimously considered that play boosters are the best things that have happened to Limited in many years.
Yeah. Okay, wait. If we're going to talk about Crashing Footfalls, I gotta let you know this. Crashing Footfalls is not amazing in Limited. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. But like my PT team debated this a lot for the Modern Horizons format. We decided in the end that the card was fine, but worse than the green common that was make a 3/3 rebound. Now, it was a Modern Horizons set, so that's a high-powered format, but I'm just saying, it is not inconceivable to me that it is the wrong pick out of most packs where you open it.
Yeah.
It will be the right one in some of them. The card isn't that broken. If you top deck it on like turn 3 or 4, it's horrible.
Yeah.
Like, even in Limited's still too fast for that these days. Like, the days when that was feasible have passed. Anyways.
Also, I plan on calling it Kharkov Manor a lot, for the record. That wasn't a slip-up. I've been saying it because I don't know, I think it's kind of funny.
So, I understand that we'll trigger the Realmasters. Given that, should we loot away our land?
Yes.
You think so?
I mean, we also gain 2 life, like...
Yeah, that's true. And I don't really... I mean, it sort of gains
Hype train success! Did someone else give some subs?
Mm-mm.
Wow, we reached level 1 hype train. That's so exciting.
I think I'm down to loot it away.
I want to loot it.
Okay, well that didn't work amazingly, I admit, in the end. But... yeah. We were discussing the classic card Crashing Footfalls. Anyways, I'm down to attack with both our... Actually, Dash Alpha?
We can dash Alpha.
Like, I know they can just eat it, but that means they're not blocking against other things, which
Yeah.
I kind of like that as an outcome.
Yeah.
Look at the second Ragavon coming through.
I think what's insane is that Teysa can afford it. Teysa's like the richest person in the world on Ravnica, and she lives in Kharkov Manor. That's just so unhinged. Come on, Teysa.
But Kellen, I would say that it costs both players damage, though, right? Like, if we had a button that said both players gain 4 here, it's not obvious that we wouldn't press it, given that we have reflection coming, right? It's at least complicated.
She is sponsored by Kharkov Vodka. See, Sam Black, perhaps the joke is that it's Karlov. We've been saying Kharkov, which is a brand of vodka that's very, very bad. It's like the worst. It's one of the worst imaginable vodkas that people drink like in college.
As an update, Greg,
It's sometimes I've heard people nickname it Car Crash.
your imagination is not very impressive, if that's true.
Oh, there's like much worse vodka, is what you're saying?
I don't know of any worse vodkas. I can certainly imagine them.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, come on. You can probably imagine them too.
Yeah. So, you know how they say reading the card explains the card?
Mm-hmm. Are you not Enter Explains?
Yeah.
Yeah. You might be right, Kellen. Maybe we punted because they were supposed to ping token. That's a fair response.
I mean, that's got to be our best draw.
Yeah, it does seem like it is. I mean, it's sort of... It might be better than Fable. It's not totally obvious.
Oh, yeah, because I guess they're going to Bowmasters us, huh?
Yeah, but let's attack and see if they chump block.
Yeah.
I mean, we're at 10. Like, this is only... Well, I guess we can think about it a little bit. But I think we just attack.
Is the Red and 6 promo for Chicago real? I know that's an insane thing to say, but, like... I wasn't sure if it was real. Yes, okay.
Stomping, targeting the goblin. Okay.
Oh, wow, we got him.
Well, I mean, I think that's probably the naively right play for them.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, they are going to be hugely punished for it, but I don't think they're wrong in the abstract.
Yeah.
Yeah, Greg, I don't know what you expected the answer to the question to be, but the answer is just yes.
I don't know. The first time I saw it, I thought it was a troll.
Ooh. Not after all. Musley's favorite card in the scam here. Anyways, Delta go? We could not play Delta, actually.
I want to not play the Delta.
Well, just we might start copying this or something, but I guess we're pretty far from that.
Well, also, like, we might, if Reflections dies, we might loot it away next turn.
You're right. Okay. Hinged. Based and hinged. Although, actually, it is kind of hard to utilize our scam element given they have Dothy Voidwalker in play. Many might point out.
We should have played the Delta.
Okay, good talk.
Nice.
Glad it isn't a Thoughtseize or Ragavon. Marceline, I concede your point. You've convinced me after this single match. Okay, I think our opponent is dead. I don't understand really. I mean that we just control shield drill. I don't really get it. I mean like we get to do a bunch of stuff here, but none of it matters. Like what we should do is fetch, fatal push, grief, reflection, sneeze, and pyro.
Sure. Do whatever you want, you know?
Okay, I would like to do this.
You could also just pass.
Well, yeah, but come on, I'm not doing that. I want to draw more cards. Don't push? Why not? Because their Dothy can have a push. It'll be fine. Notably, they're like dead on board, so I think the haters and doubters are a little worried about nothing. Chat, to push on their upkeep, you have to understand they have to have an upkeep. Okay, I've decided Marceline's right.
Nice. Common Marceline W. Wait, there's still one in your deck.
Well, yeah, but I don't have another cut. If I'm gonna do this plan, my sideboard is misconstructed,
Okay.
but I don't see how to fix that. So we just have one. You know?
Yeah.
But yes, I have been convinced by that single 2-game sample.
Nice. 1 game sample.
Yeah.
Is it 2 games? Because there's one our game and their game.
Yeah.
Wow, this Ephra Ever Sheltering is nice. I thought Invasion of Theros would turn into Heliod, but no, it turns into Ephra. That's pretty nice. Also, the best thing about when Crack a Pack is redeemed, no one notices this, but I just, for the rest of the stream, take the pack and fidget it with it just off screen.
What Chad doesn't know about this is that when Crack a Mono Chest is redeemed, I take the Mono Chest off screen and I fiddle with it.
Nice. Also, there's just a pile of old cards from previous packs that have been redeemed, and sometimes when I'm feeling really fidgety, I fidget with those.
Okay, I think this hand is a keep when we tuck Grief and our hand is 3 kill spells. I mean, it's not good, but I don't want to go to 5.
I agree, but what if we tuck not Grief?
You think Hardcast Grief is real enough to keep?
Maybe.
Yeah, it's fair. We can tuck Molten Class.
Wow, nice, we're redeeming it again! We're gonna...
No, wait, I want to
Mono
tuck Grief
Chest.
because of Grief Scam, actually. I think that's a good argument.
Okay.
But
Never
anyways,
mind.
here, I'm going to quickly crack a Mono Chest off screen.
Okay, and then you'll fiddle with it.
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Mirror Pool, classic land.
Nice. One of my favorite Magic cards of all time!
Karametra
God of the Harvest, that's not even a joke!
I know, and 25 play points.
I love Karametra God of the Harvest. Hey, have you heard the story of Karametra God of the Harvest?
I think she was raised by...
She was raised by wolves! This is a joke that's only funny to me and Andrew.
Yeah, so in other words, it's any joke on the static train. Is
Wow! Nice, now we have to crack an IRL pack. Okay, we're gonna crack this Lost Caverns of Ixalan pack, because it's what I have. If you redeem it again, I'll have to go upstairs and get another pack. The card shuffling sounds are the main reason to redeem it. Nice.
Oh, Tap Crypt is a little better there. Oh, wait, you're right. Well, it's complicated. It depends on if you expect their play to be impacted by what I did.
Yeah.
But it's sort of unclear. It's conceivably worth the 2 light to impact their play, but it probably isn't.
Would you say that in this pack we ran particularly hot because we hit the mother load?
Oh, nice. Greg, we got him.
Nice.
Look at how got they are.
They're so got. Anyway, here are some other cards in our pack. Making Greg go upstairs is tempting. Yeah, I assumed when I said that it would happen. Here's Hit the Motherload. Here's this cool Merfolk token. A nice Hidden Courtyard, White Cave, Self-Reflection.
Greg, objection, that Merfolk token is not very cool.
Mm.
It's a regular Merfolk token. I'll let you know when there's a cool Merfolk token.
Okay.
Keep going.
Malicious Eclipse. Wow, I just don't know this set that well. Gold Fury Strider. I do love Gold Fury Strider. Tithing Blade. I hate Tithing Blade. Cartographer's Companion. What is this card? It's so hard to tell. Oh, the Scythe. Rumbling Rock Slide.
Greg, I think I'm going to Fatal Push this.
Here's some more biz.
Wait, do you think I should Molten Collapse or Fatal Push this Dothy? I think maybe Molten Collapse is better.
Yeah,
the one
that makes sense.
Yeah. Spend the sorcery, keep the 1-drop spell in hand,
Yeah.
kind of. And I don't want to Fatal Push the token, I just want to attack for 1 with the army, I think.
Agreed.
And I'm going to play Tap Land as well.
Okay. Thank you for redeeming Crack-a-Pack. I hope you enjoyed your pack. 1x Tithing Blade and Rakdos Scam might be correct. Well, good news, I have a Tithing Blade.
I think that is unlikely to be correct. I get what you're saying. Yes, it's great to have your spell get any sort of value later in this deck because like every card counts, but 5 is so many manas for like a super marginal upside. Like, I'm off it. Ooh, a nice little Kroxa.
I like Kroxa.
Yeah, I think we should Fatal Push this, attack for 1, and Kroxa them.
Okay.
So I guess we start with Kroxa. They don't know what's coming.
Yep. Those are arena Kroxa noises.
It seems good in Karn Scam. Ooh, nice, Levi.
Ooh, nice.
I was just talking about at the beginning of the stream how Scam players haven't really explored playing colorless cards in their deck because they weren't allowed to do it before.
That is true.
Karn is a colorless card.
Yeah.
That's a fun fact. Okay, kill this, and let's bash for 1. Preserving the Bowmasters, which means they have to at least kill it before they can loot profitably. Although, I guess we have a... maybe I should have actually terminated so that if we drew a land, we could Fatal Push Kroxa. But I guess it has to be a fetch land.
It has to be a fetch
land.
land.
Okay, I'm off that. That seems extremely specific.
Yeah. Okay, I don't like that they keep finding Fables.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it either. Kill?
Yep.
And then, I don't know if we should play this land. I don't see a reason why we should.
I mean, if we draw... We're going to Kroxa next turn, so if we draw a 1-drop...
That's fair. Okay, I'll just play it.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack for 1, I think. Now it's more reasonable to trade this off because it guarantees Kroxa, but I think I'd rather still just attack for 1.
I want to just attack. I mean, we can terminate the reflections.
Oh, right. Of course, yes. If we draw Fury, good
Oh,
point.
good point.
I honestly...
Sam, like, that's insane.
It sounds like you lost the match, Sam.
Yeah. Ooh, Bat God!
Greg, would you say you're starting to feel like a Bat God?
Yeah. Wow. There were main deck Bat Gods in the Sunday Challenge? Is it because of us?
I mean, probably. But
Nice.
something, Mana Leak, something.
I love being an influencer.
Okay, let's fire this off. Shadowless, the problem with what you just said is that it's way too, like, plausible.
Yeah.
It would be funnier if it were less plausible.
I really hope this is dead after all.
This is too long a tank for them to have not dead after all.
Okay, fair.
I mean, that's very good. I still want to get back Crooks, I think.
Agreed.
But let's attack for 1 first, right?
I think so, yeah. Why is Kroxa just a one-off?
I don't know. 1 is nice. They'll probably remove it. Oh, you're saying you want to play Fable over... Playing Fable over Kroxa is not crazy. I like that Kroxa kills them, though. Also, do they have a kill spell?
Probably.
Wait, let me make my argument.
Yeah.
So you're our opponent and you have a kill spell. Is it really true that you never would have found a moment to kill the Bowmaster so that you can loot? Like, maybe. Oh. Well, that's not an option anymore.
Awkward.
Yeah, I don't think you should play for Kroxa, but I also don't think you should play Scam. I do agree with all that. It's fine. Kroxa will probably beat them. Probably. I do somewhat wish we had cast Fable now, though. Yeah, I don't fully understand why they didn't draw step that either, to be honest. That is pretty weird. Maybe we were just playing as the game should have been, you know? Just you guys wait. We're gonna draw Shieldred, and this Knockdown draw is gonna save us. Chalice, the problem with Tithing Blade isn't just that 5 mana is hard. It's also that if you had a flip Tithing Blade here, it wouldn't even matter, and also it would take cards away from Kroxa. Like literally, if you gave me a Tithing Blade, I'm not sure I would cast it.
Okay, well we drew a good one.
I agree. I don't know how we should time this though. I guess their upkeep is best.
Are we gonna get back Bowmasters?
Oh, I like that.
That seems better than.
In that case, I still want to do it on their turn.
Well, I guess their card probably isn't a land, or maybe they're holding lands for Fable.
I don't know, but I like my bonus a lot, especially because that might let us utilize the Not After All.
Do you want to do it in their upkeep?
I think so.
In case they have Not After All?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, upkeep is probably too early, because then they get to... Wait, when
what
does...
if they draw Not After All, though?
Well, if they... No, that doesn't work with Joker. If they play Bowmaster, then we... Well, you're saying they have Bowmaster, but they're just not casting intentionally? I mean, maybe that's pretty weird. Because you just want to do it now? I guess now.
I like now.
Yeah, I don't think our opponent has Bowmaster. I think that'd be very strange. It's not impossible, but I think it's very unlikely. Well, they had it. What I will say is nice is we do get to deny them the loot, which will happen immediately.
Yeah.
I guess that, to be fair, will tap us out of Not After All. Common Not After All L. But it does seem correct.
I
still think it was right, though, because the odds they draw, I think, are too, like, devastating. And I'll ping the Goblin Shaman, I think.
Why? Oh, right.
So if they loot, it dies? Yeah. Common ping the Goblin Shaman W. I do think people just, like, love to go upstairs instead of putting 1 damage on things, but putting 1 damage on things is often decisive.
Yeah.
Also, our opponent has no-looted their Fables so many times this game. This is, like, the most no-loot Fables I've ever seen.
Yeah, you're not supposed to lose 1 to the roll token. It's a bug.
Oh, a hard cast Grief.
Nice.
I'm down. I mean, certainly their reflection is still somewhat concerning, but... Okay. And now what? We hit with the Bowmaster, maybe?
They have a 2/2.
We've not done after all.
Okay.
Right? I mean, I think I'm just in.
Okay.
Like, I want to spend it for any value because of Kroxa.
Yeah.
I get this kind of flips phase up, but just, like, it's like kind of burning a hole in our pocket, like a pretty legitimate way. And I think the most likely outcome is they just take 1, which, if true, means we should attack.
Yep.
Wow. Not After All in the Mirror is so strong.
I love that we get to kill the Goblin Shaman, too.
I know.
Oh, I guess they might have thought it was a chump attack to fuel Kroxa.
I mean, possible.
Because I'm trying to think from their perspective, like, what it could have meant, you know?
I mean, possible they were just also kind of okay with this outcome.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, that's fine. I mean, we can alpha into this. I guess they can then start lantern controlling us, but they're going to have to block really quick.
Yeah.
Okay, alpha. And I guess we should maybe just hold that land, huh? Oh no, wait, we have Kroxa. Never mind. We should not hold that land.
Lander control is pretty sad into Kroxa.
Yeah, it's definitely not the best anti-Kroxa strategy. Were I to rank anti-Kroxa strategies. I mean, like, again, I can't really afford to do that. Like, they sort of just have to block this turn, right? Like, going to Upkeep and making it discard a card, and then
No,
what?
we just bring back Kroxa because we drew a fetch land.
Yeah, like... I like that if we draw an additional fetch land, then that in fact is good enough.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fetch Tap Blood Crypt here.
Okay. You can fetch Swamp.
Okay. I mean, the whole point... Yeah, okay, it's fine.
Okay.
I guess fetching Swamp is still right, but I'm not fighting the stupid Swamp.
What if they have Magnus, and then you can't get cast Kroxa?
Wow, the worst draw in our deck.
I'm not fighting the stupid Swamp, says Andrew.
Yeah, the stupid Swamp is not findable. It's fine. I mean, we can just attack her, and if they block anything, we get back Kroxa.
I mean, what if they block the Orc Army?
Okay, we attack with not Orc Army.
I like attack with not Orc Army.
Like, this is a little aggressive, I guess, because it's not going to be hard for us to get back Kroxa on almost any draw step. But I also just sort of feel like I'm pretty afraid of losing this Fable as the game goes long, you know? I do feel like we are meaningfully the beatdown. I don't know. In summary, I stand by our play, but it's complicated.
Yep.
It's not a little complicated, though.
Yeah.
Doop-a-doop-boo. Okay. I like all the things that are happening.
That's a weird ping.
Oh, that is a weird ping. Yeah, I don't know what that means. That ping is sort of... I did just give a whole spiel about not going upstairs. Do you think they heard me?
Maybe. Oh, they're worried you'll, like, kill the Grief? Don't they know our card?
Yeah, I don't understand what they're worried about, but anyways. And now it's wrong to play the Swamp, by the way.
Yeah.
What? Oh, there we go. I failed to click the kick command.
I guess we were somewhat punished for not attacking with the Orc Army, huh?
Yeah, the way things worked out, but I mean, we're still... I mean, they're just dead on board if they draw a blank.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess not exactly dead. It's very problematic for them.
Yeah. How are they not exactly dead if they?
Well, they could. Well, I said a blank.
Oh, sure.
So the answer is their blank could be a spell.
Sure. Right.
But because I mean, their block is on the Kroxa is pretty decent if they draw a spell.
Yeah. We're gonna draw Molten Collapse now, and it's gonna be so embarrassing that it's a sorcery.
Yeah, a spell is indeed. Well, it's sort of better than Healing Salve because it's not totally clear that we can attack into them doing nothing. I guess we probably can. Because, like, they can chump block the Kroxa all day with, like, Bowmaster tokens. And they can maybe gang block it. Sure. Like, so if we attack in this, we're essentially offering the trade of our Kroxa for their 2 Griefs. But I guess that's just fine.
So you want to alpha?
I think so.
I think I like alpha. Also, if we alpha, they have a big Wicked Roll issue.
Oh, good call. I mean, they can chump block that thing with their 1/1, but yeah. It's going to be a problem for them, for sure. Yeah, I guess probably what they have to do here is just trade, chump. Oh, they're hardware land. Nice. All right, well, we're 3-1 with Scam. Humph. God. The fictional clock command is very common.
Yeah.
Does it count if one of them is the mirror? Yeah, that is a good question. Some have described it as Scam's best matchup, so you know it'd be unfair to discount the best matchup.
I can't tell how legit everyone's being. Like, I think they're not trolling. I think they legitimately think I shouldn't play Scam. And I trust our chat, so I might not play Scam.
Okay, how do you feel about this hand on the draw?
Bad?
Yeah, I think we should mull.
Nice.
Well, obviously I'm playing Rhinos, so you know. We all know what the ruthless choice is. This hand seems like a sneak.
Yeah.
I don't know what the tuck is supposed to be. Shieldred?
Could be on Shelly.
Yeah, I'm pretty down for that.
Yeah.
You sort of never want Shieldred in your opening hand. Oh no. Shells, I don't know what that means, but I'm scared to find out.
Oh, no. Well, I love how we're gonna like 4-1 with Scam, and then I'll be talked off of it, not because of our results, just because of chat bullying me.
Yeah, it's fine.
And then like Scam's gonna win the RC, you know?
Yeah. Scam's probably good into mill. So what do you think we should take here?
I don't know.
Well, okay, so mill is actually mostly burn.
Okay, yeah.
So like we can already trade 1-for-1 with Ruin Crab.
Yeah.
So I don't think we should take Ruin Crab. I think we
Okay.
should probably take Drown in the Lock.
I like Drown in the Lock. I think that makes sense.
Which is pretty close to just the card counter spell in this
Yeah.
matchup. So I mean honestly it's better than that because it'll be a kill spell.
Yeah.
So it's slightly more interactive than burn, but it is close to being burn.
So are they 8 crabs?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All the mill decks play 8 crabs. Crab is Goblin Guide.
I see.
If you could play 8 Goblin Guides, you would, Greg.
Yeah.
I don't fully understand why our opponent has chosen to not fetch any lands that make black. That I will say. Which crab is Swiss Spear?
I mean, Ruin Crab is slightly worse because it can't target yourself.
Alright, let's kill this.
Yeah.
Weirdly, it does look like Bonus might be good against them, but I still think we should main base kill the crab. I don't want to get milled more.
Yeah, agreed. Wish Coin Crab.
Wish Coin Crab is best crab. Oh no. That's a lot of deck damage.
Uh-oh.
I have a lot of considerate tones, and the Shell Dock is coming too.
Oh no, that's true.
Old Dockish S, as it's often known. Ruin Crab is better at dodging Unholy Heat. Yeah, that is true.
They're both pretty bad at dodging Unholy Heat because they mill you so much.
I think we should play Fable over Dashing Ragavan, but it's not totally up.
They
Oh no,
have
wait,
an
that doesn't
O3.
work. Never, sorry.
Yeah.
I was thinking we could Rog plus Bowmasters, but that's just not possible. Never mind. You think we should have taken Crab because it's their best card? Yeah. I mean, I mean, at the time, I was worried that if we did that, our Fatal Push would be dead. But
Yeah.
I kind of think we did is right, even though it didn't work out at all. Boy, has it not worked out. It's fine. We have turns of deck left. Have we milled Croxa? No.
Unlucky.
Honestly, pretty savagely unlucky. Okay, well, I don't hate looting away... I guess it's sort of unclear. Like, I want to loot stuff, but I don't know which stuff.
It could be land Rog.
But, like, Rog isn't bad given that we have Bowmasters.
But now that we have a second Bowmasters, we could just Bowmasters down a Crab.
Oh, that's true. Okay, I'm down to loot away Rog land. That's a good argument.
Yeah.
Well, I'm aware that I can pop out the graveyard, Andre, but for some reason I didn't do it there.
Yeah.
I admit I cannot explain this behavior. Yeah, I mean, I think I just want to attack and kill a crab. Hope their card's bad. If we're doing that, at what time window should we kill their crab? Their upkeep, maybe? In case their card's a counterspell or something?
Sure. Well, so they might block with the O3. Okay.
True.
They did.
Do we still have fetchables? Good question. I think the answer is yes, though. The answer is yes. So let's fetch one of them.
Okay, nice.
Button Fish.
I guess untapped is free, but yeah, you can find Swamp.
Yeah. But I don't want to find the stupid Swamp.
Yeah.
That one I'm hoping gets milled.
Oh, wait. Should we have done it in our phase turn in case the card under Shelldock Isle is a counterspell?
Oh, maybe, but I do think that it's pretty...
Or maybe not fetch, so we have 21 cards in our library.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we were probably supposed to fetch.
Yeah.
I think probably we'll end up needing this lane before this game ends, given that our card is Grief. But I kind of stand by everything we did, but I don't know. Partially because if their card under Shelldock is a counterspell that's just like such a much better world than us than reality.
Yeah.
Like, don't you wish it was a counterspell?
Good point.
Yeah, Sudi Stokok, I think you're right. Maybe Blood Crypt is better. None of this could matter less.
Yeah.
But everyone tries right. Oh boy, that's our whole library, huh? Yep. We died. Personally, I blame Kroxa for that loss.
Where was Kroxa? How far down?
Oh, sorry.
Far down.
I didn't really look carefully.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not exactly sure we should sideboard against this deck.
Yeah.
BCG seems good.
Yeah.
All the removal seems good. Grief seems good. Ragavan seems good.
Is Shieldred bad? It's like too slow.
It does seem pretty slow. Is Chalice good?
Chalice on 1?
Yeah, I mean, I understand it's not great for us, but it might be more not great for them. I get where you're coming from, Patty, at UNG, but I'm not doing that.
Is Magus good? Because of Shelldock?
That's pretty thin. I think Shieldred killing them is a better argument than that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. How about this to increase deck size by 1?
I mean, that's unhinged and makes no sense, but yeah, fire it off.
Chad talked me into it. We have 61 good cards. We should submit all 61 of them.
Milk is unhinged. I like milk better.
Patty G, good to know you're not in the pocket of big milk. So, I think this hand is probably a mulligan.
I agree. I think this hand... Oh.
Ooh, this hand's good. It has Rog.
Right.
I think we just have to be in for that.
Yeah.
This?
That was Bowmasters?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Second Master has a lot of value.
Yeah.
And what's nice about Rog on 1 here is if they play an O3 crab, we can just hope to draw a land and Bowmasters it.
Yep.
Although maybe we wouldn't even do that. Oh, okay. Deal. Wow, don't you love it when your burn opponent spends one of their cards doing nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely more reasonable given that my list just has 22 lands in it. But also, I claim 22 lands is right. I think everyone's playing too few lands in this deck. Presuming you want to main deck Shieldred, but I think the impulse main Shieldred is correct. Like, I think Shieldred is very good right now. And the only thing holding it back is the lands, so just fix lands. Wow. Omega punished.
Oh, yeah. So, do you want to just play Thoughtseize and preserve the treasure?
Yeah, I don't hate that. I think I'm in for that. Because I'd love to take, like, well, I guess John Locke must have gotten boarded out if they boarded in Leyline. But I think I'm still in. Well, is this just scamming ourselves? Wait, I just want to play Dothy.
Okay, play Dothy.
I think this is nonsense.
Yeah.
Just kill them.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that if they, like, somehow kill Rog, we might be sad. We'll live with that.
Oh, they held the crab.
That makes some sense. But it has to be, like, they wouldn't hold the O3 crab, presumably.
I mean, if they weren't planning to block, then maybe they would, and they might not block.
Also, I appreciate that we were exiling all cards from both players' graveyards now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bash.
Nice.
Okay.
Were you reading Dothy Voidwalker?
Well, I was wondering if we could scam a fetch. Choose a card opponent owns. You may play it. So yes is the answer. We can take their Blue Delta with not... Oh, no. Flush Drain's the one. Okay, never mind. That doesn't help then.
Also, Not Dead After All is not particularly good at the moment.
Oh, right. Classic. Never... Ignore me. I'm just saying some nonsense words and doing some nonsense things.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't understand what this means, but okay. Let's Thoughtseize them.
Yeah.
We're gonna take like Tasha's Hideous Laughter. Okay, well Archive Trap only works if we search. So it's currently a blank. Let's take Fractured Sanity.
Okay. What does Fractured say? Oh, it...
Well, you can cycle it to mill 4 and draw a card, or you can blue mill 14.
Okay, let's get Fractured Sanity out of here.
Yeah, but Juka Bog, it's a real nice come with Leyline the Void. God, I would love to win this game with Fractured Sanity somehow.
Are we playing Scam after the performance at Ghent? We're playing Scam because some members of System Magic are considered playing it at Denver.
Who can say which members? Don't worry though. There's been a lot of general ridicule.
Yeah.
So you don't need to generally ridicule Greg too much more.
Yeah.
A little more might be fine, but I think if you go too ham, it might be too much of a good thing. Ooh, we can draw a card. I'm kind of in.
Yeah, I like it.
I don't have any plans for this treasure. Well, not my favorite job, but that's okay. So what? We just like upkeep Bowmasters?
Sure. I mean, we could not upkeep Bowmasters. We could keep waiting on it.
Oh, well, that's
I guess
fair.
They
but I don't like they could draw an instant speed thing.
Okay.
I think I'd rather just upkeep it.
Okay.
Like if they have it now, they'll cast 107. If they don't, we're gonna get the value.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, sure they might choose not to cast it, but their hand is literal Archive Trap Basic Swamp. Like,
yeah.
If that's how they want to live their lives, so be it.
There's an unknown.
You're right. I'm really hoping we can get far ahead enough that I can reasonably justify using Dothy Boardwalker to cast a random milk card.
Fractured Sanity, you.
Yeah, like, we definitely can't crack that. But let's attack.
Good point. I mean, we could. It's just like 13 cards or whatever.
Yeah, okay, but I don't really want to.
Croxa?
Well, they have to discard a spell.
Yeah.
So I do like that aspect. There also cards are Archive Trap, Swamp, and Unknown.
Uh-huh.
So
if they discard Archive Trap, will you crack the fetch, or are you scared of second Archive Trap?
I'm not scared of second Archive Trap. Okay. We managed to defeat the powerful mill that game.
It was the 61st card that got him.
Yeah, do you think I should board in any other unhinged cards? Like K-Command or... Honestly, K-Command might be good.
Wait, what about EE?
EE? Yeah, so like, this doesn't seem crazy, and also K-Command, the idea is we can making them discard might be good, and shock discard.
Yeah.
Take out some not deads.
I want to take out some not deads.
Well, we could submit.
No, our land. I'm worried about the land ratio.
Okay, that's fair. Let's take out let's cut out like 2 of them.
Okay, that's fair.
62, 20.
Yeah,
seems sound.
We went up. We're going up by 1 each game.
I love how unhinges. Also, we definitely should import in Magnus because they're fetching basic like a fiend.
Yeah.
Like they're like aggro color screen
Yeah,
themselves.
yeah.
I like the idea that each game we come back with one additional card. Our opponent's like, what the fuck? Like, why does this keep happening?
We're on the draw.
That's so good.
Hey, that Rune Crab is standing precariously close to a ledge.
Yeah, so... Okay, with this hand, we're going to have to fetch at some point.
Yeah.
So it should be now.
I agree.
Because that way, if they draw the Archive Trap later, it might be off.
Yep.
The second fetch, jury's still out on, but we'll see.
Yeah.
mean, they didn't have it last turn. Let's Delta.
Yeah.
And I think just slam Dothy.
Yep.
I mean, I guess they do have Preordain, so maybe Monster's enough a meaningful hate card.
I mean, they probably would have played it last turn, right?
Yeah, okay. I like Dothy.
Yeah.
There's like weird spots where like they could have top decked it and like we're gonna play Fable next turn and like I can imagine this being wrong, but probably just that's trumped by 3s greater than 2.
Yeah. I mean, Bowmasters kind of does 3 once.
They didn't fetch a response. That's correct. Yeah, they wanted to make sure we could access their fetch land.
I was wondering if they were saving the fetch land for future crabs, but now they're fetching.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. They're going to try and tap and cast like Tasha's Hideous Laughter or something.
Do you think they're worried about our archive traps?
See, this is okay. I gotta level with you, chat. Mill is fundamentally a deck where like you want all your cards to mill them because putting them to like 3 cards in the library does nothing.
Yeah.
So why does every mill deck play like 8,600 random interactive spells? Like this isn't just our opponent. This is every mill deck I've ever played against. Like, can we discuss this? What the hell's happening? Anyways, let's play Fable.
Yep.
Like, Fable should be bad against Mill because they should be so fast that, like, it, like, you know, is too slow to matter all the time.
Yeah.
But my actual experience against Mill's Fable is great because they always have 100 interactive spells.
Yeah.
Yes, it is definitely like Brindex playing Path. Okay, they hard cast it to Mill's 14. Sure. We do have an Agadeem's Awakening. I don't know. We probably should not do that, but it is possible. Yeah, it's probably not.
Do we have a 1 in our bin? We could just like...
We have Croxa. We probably should bring back Croxa this turn.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
My suspicion, like, the question is, like, should we... So, like, we probably want a Croxa Ragavan, right? So we probably want the Agadeem's Awakening.
Well, also, the Agadeem's Awakening might be good as Agadeem's Awakening.
Okay, I agree.
I want to pitch Not Dead After All and nothing else, I think. Maybe
I
other Fable.
I think Fable's going to be too slow, is my guess. We only need 35 cards.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think I want to attack Ragavan Croxa.
Wait. Oh, and play Agadeem's. Yeah, okay.
The point is that if we drew another land, we might utilize it.
Yeah.
Now we're here, I'm going to just cast it. Look, we're at 9. Come get us. And I like that we haven't fetched in ages too. Oh yeah, I can't think about this. Just like some biz. You might have preferred to dash because of 2 damage. Maybe. I suspect that damage will end up being made up by the mana, but I guess it's possible it won't. Wow, but Juka Bog? Too late. No, but Dan's proposing Dash Rog, use the treasure to bring back Croxa.
Yeah.
Which is very punished by Fatal Push, which they could definitely have, but still might be white overall, because I don't necessarily think they have it. Like, they definitely have it in their deck, but I have no reason it's in their hand.
Okay, well, if their hand is all lands, they're dead.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
Baleful Mastery, the Croxa. Okay, I mean, that just happens, I think.
Yep. Wow, I like how that is. Do they play that to make you draw a card once you're milled out?
Greg, don't try to examine the minds of milled players. You'll find nothing of logical there. Okay, I don't think we should play that one.
So Dothy go?
Yeah, you don't want... So, like, my question is, should we main phase any number of Bowmasters? I guess they could have some weird Wrath or some biz. Yeah, we can talk
I'm worried
again.
about some weird Wrath or some biz.
Yeah.
Like Cyclonic Rift or something.
I appreciate you naming a completely unhinged card.
I don't know. Ritual Cyclonic Rift. It's Mill.
Does our graveyard have 20 cards in it? No. Nice.
Good common Croaksa.
Oh, wait, sorry. Let's Bowmaster's response.
Oh, yeah.
Then let's Bowmaster's response again.
Nice. Wow, it's too bad our graveyard doesn't have 20 more cards in it.
That's very true. That's very true.
How is Cyclonic Rift anything like a Wrath? It Wraths your board.
Well, we managed to defeat Mill. All right, so yeah, here was Calm Scam.
Calm Scam, no fury.
Despite a lot of hate from the chat and the Andrew, we managed to 4-1. Facing many extremely legitimate and reasonable decks. But yeah, I mean, overall, I don't know. I still think this deck isn't as bad as people say.
Yeah.
I do think there's a chance that it's like 49% of the field or whatever, but you know, you can win with 49%. It's not impossible. And if you played a lot of Scam and you've been on a while, I think that makes sense. I liked our Fatal Pushes over Bolts this particular league. That looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Still no idea if Molten Collapse is remotely playable.
Oh, it looked awful, actually. Yeah. I guess I liked that it killed a Planeswalker once.
It could be the second Kroxa.
Yeah.
As an option for it to be. But anyways.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, it does seem like maybe our sideboard is misconfigured. More cards to mirror is more viable now, just because like you can cut all of the Scam effects and maybe even also some raw ones. It's sort of like you have infinite cuts.
Yeah.
So kind of like maneuvering your sideboard to have more cards to mirror, even if they have other instance applications, might be nice. But that's neither here nor there. We'll be back tomorrow with our farewell to LCI. And then Wednesday with, I don't know, probably more modern of some sort.
Yep, maybe some standard, but probably modern. Anyway, we're going to send you over to Cedric Phillips' stream, who's playing Amulet Titan in Modern. So, some good continuation of your modern preparation for Denver. But
and
yeah.
that's even a deck I think is good.
Yeah. But yeah, more streams soon. We'll see you then. Thanks for tuning in. And remember, let us know about the Nigerian prince, because you need to get your investment in the next day.
That makes sense.
Ship us $5 so we can ship it to them. You'll make millions. Systematic count.